In a small room, a platinum-haired young man in a tight black suit revealed every curve of his toned muscles. He was diligently counting each push-up. 9,994. He grumbled, sweat beading on his forehead. With determination, he put all his strength into the 9,995th. His movements were decisive, as if to break through all limits. Reaching 9,996, Su Chun finally sprang up. His breathing was heavy, as if he had just weathered a storm. He gritted his teeth, yelling in annoyance, "Damn system. It wasn't easy for me to transmigrate here, and you make me do push-ups until I'm dead right from the start." Suddenly, the door burst open, and a figure rushed in. The man's voice was urgent. "Su Chun, the awakening ceremony has begun." The newcomer was Zhao Zilong, his best friend. "It's almost our turn. Let's go." Su Chun was still annoyed, muttering, "Hold on, let me finish these last few push-ups." But Zhao Zilong didn't let him hesitate, pulling his arm forcefully. "Let's go, quickly. The awakening ceremony is the most important event of our lives. We can't be late. Do you still have time to do push-ups?" Grumbling, Zhao Zilong dragged Su Chun out. He had no choice but to follow, blending into the bustling crowd in the square. Here, the crowd buzzed with chatter, the atmosphere vibrant yet tense. "No one has awakened a super powerful combat profession yet," someone whispered. Mages, dragon knights, or other top-tier professions were not easy to achieve, with a success rate of only 1 in 1,000. However, a few rare professions like primary elementalist or assassin have been awakened, making the crowd even more excited. "As long as it's not a lifestyle profession, I'll take even a support one," another person said, full of hope. Among them, a brown-haired girl seemed unfazed, excitedly exclaiming, "I'm here to see Murong Jia." The Murong she mentioned was Murong Luyan, the prodigy of 2nd Intermediate Martial Arts Academy. Her reputation was widespread, with some even dreaming just getting her autograph would be enough. Zhao Zilong and Su Chun pushed through the crowd, sighing in relief. Good thing we're not too late. Su Chun silently recalled 7 days ago when a major earthquake on Earth transported him to this strange world. Here, everyone turning 18 participates in the awakening ceremony. Each person receives one profession from thousands of types: combat, support, lifestyle, and countless other variations. On the high platform, a girl named Zhao Lu had just awakened the mage profession. She held a dazzling stream of power in her hand, her face beaming with pride amidst the resounding applause. Below the stage, everyone whispered about her. Zhao Lu is a third-year, second-class student. Normally, just a Cinderella. Who knew she'd become a goddess now? Zhao Zilong gently nudged Su Chun, teasing. "If I remember correctly, Zhao Lu is the girlfriend you just started dating, right?" Su Chun frowned, vaguely replying, "I guess so." He searched the original owner's memories, recalling that this person had pursued Zhao Lu for 1 to 2 years. Recently, he even spent money to buy a set of armor for her to agree to be his girlfriend. Behind Zhao Lu, a long line of male students surrounded her, eagerly striking up conversations. "Goddess Zhao Lu, please bless me." One person cheered. "Are you free to have dinner tonight? I've booked a celebratory dinner at Manhwa Tower." Another chimed in. Some even asked for contact information. "Let's team up together in the future." Zhao Lu merely flipped her hair with an arrogant gesture and walked away, leaving the buzzing crowd behind. Su Chun, carrying the original owner's past memories, walked closer to Zhao Lu and quietly said, "Congratulations." Zhao Lu didn't even bother to turn around, only giving him a cold glance. At that moment, she spoke with an annoyed tone, "You've come at just the right time. Let's break up." Su Chun was stunned, quickly correcting himself. "I'm Su Chun." Zhao Lu indifferently pulled a brown notebook from her pocket, flipped through a few pages, then coldly concluded, "Su Chun, right? Wait a moment, let me check the list." After a while of reviewing, she curtly declared, "Same difference. You're breaking up too." With that, she closed the notebook. Su Chun felt a flicker of indignation for the original owner, muttering unhappily, "I'm breaking up too? Damn it, is she laying people off?" Zhao Lu laughed contemptuously. "Laying people off and still adding simp like you? In the end, you're still nothing." Just then, a shaggy-haired blonde man approached, calling out ingratiatingly, "Lulu." That was Li Lingxiao. In front of Zhao Lu, he feigned humility. "I just completed my awakening test. I'm about to become a spear master." He paused. "Although it can't compare to your super powerful combat profession, mage, it's still one of the strong combat professions." He turned to Zhao Lu, saying sweetly, "Let's celebrate together tonight." Su Chun, hearing the irritating tone, glanced at the blonde man to see who this person was. Zhao Lu beamed, pulling Li Lingxiao's arm, saying, "Li Lingxiao, I want to eat seafood feast." He immediately clasped her hand, enthusiastically replying, "Today, even if you want the stars from the sky, I'll pluck them for you." He turned to Su Chun with a sneer, "Kid, I need someone to pour tea, run errands. Do you want to come?" Zhao Zilong, standing nearby, felt indignant for his friend and spoke up, "Su Chun hasn't even taken the test yet. You insult him like this, you'll definitely regret it later." Li Lingxiao curled his lip, his voice contemptuous. Don't dream. Everyone in this entire second intermediate martial arts academy knows that the awakening rate for combat professions isn't more than 20%. Most are noble descendants who received various spiritual supplements from birth, like me, Li Lingxiao. Commoners, except for the peerless prodigy Zhao Lu, awaken only garbage professions. Finally, it was Su Chen's turn to step onto the platform. He held his head high, confidently facing Li Lingxiao, and loudly declared, "When the demons come, call me Dad." Li Lingxiao gritted his teeth, growling, "You talk trash like that, you're dead meat." Su Chen calmly stepped forward, filled with spirit. As a transmigration, he was confident he would awaken a top-tier profession, astonishing everyone. On the big screen, a ding sounded, signaling the start of the test. The progress bar gradually appeared. Su Chen looked up and shouted, "Come on, I'm ready to receive everyone's worship." A chilling gust of wind swept across his back. The large screen displayed, Su Chen, no profession. The crowd below stirred, everyone confused and wondering what was happening. Li Lingxiao couldn't hold back. Everyone burst out laughing, "Oh my god, I'm dying, no way, such a waste." Even a profession couldn't be awakened around them. The crowd immediately started buzzing. I've never heard of anyone failing to awaken a profession. Even the worst person would awaken some silly profession, and yet someone failed to awaken a profession. Could this guy be the first loser on Earth? Su Chan looked up full of dissatisfaction, muttering, "No way, at least give me a combat profession. Show some respect for a transmigrator." Li Lingxiao, standing below, called out, "Kid, get down quickly, don't make a fool of yourself anymore." Suddenly, an anomaly appeared in the sky. Thick dark clouds gathered, accompanied by dazzling lightning. The students looked up in surprise, their eyes wide, wondering what was happening. The sky suddenly darkened, thick dark clouds covering it. Could this be an anomaly caused by awakening a profession? Only Su Qian was beaming. He pointed at the brilliant lightning in the sky, thinking triumphantly, "I knew it wouldn't end like this. With an anomaly like this, I'm definitely going to awaken an unparalleled, powerful profession." Li Lingxiao, standing below, his face dark and full of doubt. How can this be? A commoner can awaken a super powerful profession, causing an anomaly. Zhao Lu pushed his glasses, muttering awkwardly, "We just expelled him. Should we invite him back now?" Su Chan, standing on the stage, triumphantly pointed directly at Li Lingxiao, shouting, "You can call me Dad now." The sky grew darker and darker, turning a strange purplish-blue. Thick lightning flashed, causing the crowd below to panic. Suddenly, a giant clawed foot emerged from the clouds and struck down. This sent everyone in the schoolyard running in disarray, screaming. Help! It turned out to be the aura of a demon beast. It swooped down close to the ground, knocking down a series of students. At this moment, everyone realized this was not an awakening anomaly, but an invading demon beast. But it was too late. The monster had already charged into the academy. Su Chan, who was just standing proudly on the stage, was almost crushed by the giant claw. Wherever the demon beast, when it destroyed, the alarm bells rang repeatedly. Beep, beep, level 1, alert, demon dragon intrusion. All teachers and students evacuate immediately. When Su Chan regained his composure, the giant demon dragon was towering in front of him, roaring ferociously. He could only exclaim, "What is this? Is this the treatment for a transmigrator?" From the crowd, a few brave students charged forward, weapons in hand, intending to take down the beast. But the demon dragon merely flapped its wings in anger, sending them flying several meters away. The remaining people could only watch, full of worry. This demon dragon is at least B-rank, not something D-rank powerhouses can handle. A student suddenly shouted, "Where is Sister Morong? Why hasn't she arrived?" Only Sister Morong can hold back this demon dragon now. Zhao Zilong, who'd already booked it, remembered his buddy. He stopped and screamed, "Su Chun, GTFO." Li Lingxiao was nearby, practically bouncing with glee. He deserves to die. Su Chun was miles away from Zhao Zilong, literally under the dragon's massive foot. He internally groaned. Can I even run right now? The monster suddenly opened its massive maw and let out an earth-shattering roar. Su Chun stared up at the giant, razor-sharp fangs, screaming, "You wouldn't dare." Shockingly, the demonic dragon froze. Its giant, lamp-sized eyes stared right down at the tiny Su Chun, looking totally confused. Su Chun, being the main character, immediately dropped to the ground and started busting out push-ups. 9,997, 9,998. His brain was on overdrive. Finish the system quest. It's the only way out. The surrounding students were baffled. They whispered, "What is he doing push-ups for right now? Is this like a performance piece for the dragon?" Li Lingxiao was frozen solid, eyes wide with pure disbelief. On the ground, Su Chan finished the 9,999th push-up. The instant he hit 10,000, the system exploded with notifications. Bing! Congratulations, host, for 10,000 push-ups. Congrats. Physique puissant. Congrats. You have gained the skill, One Punch Power. Su Chan squinted. One Punch Power? What's that? Is it busted? The system replied, smoothly. Its destructive force depends entirely on the host's charge time and gravity value. To give the host a clear understanding, you are granted a free 10-year trial use of One Punch power immediately. As the system finished speaking, the demonic dragon above let out a thunderous roar, its aura spiking violently. Right then, a girl with red hair zoomed in on a flying sword, looking anxious. This is bad. Suchin looked up at the enraged demonic dragon and shouted, "Hey, ugly. Stop right there. Don't you dare hurt anyone else." Gritting his teeth, he focused all his newfound strength into the One Punch power. Simultaneously, the red-haired girl slashed her sword, sending a dazzling streak of light toward the dragon. Both attacks slammed into the beast. Suchin's punch, amplified by One Punch power, shot straight into the dragon's wide-open jaws. Boom! A deafening explosion shook the ground. The demonic dragon went down hard, its massive body dissolving into dust and smoke. The crowd burst out of hiding, totally hyped. Look, it's Murong Luyen. The goddess is legit. That fairy-like chick just one-shot the demon dragon. Yep, the redhead is Murong Luyen. She ignores the compliments, just frowning slightly. She still feels uneasy. Something was wrong with that last blow. Gliding on her flying sword, Murong is deep in thought. Meanwhile, Suchin on the ground is ecstatic, grinning widely as he tells the system. That was so busted. My punch was super strong. I love you. Keep dropping missions to push my limits. Murong Luyen retracts her sword, landing gently amidst all the admiring stares. Li Lingxiao, especially, can't stop gushing. As expected of Murong Luyen, the legendary graduate of the 2nd Middle School Martial Arts Academy. Taking down a B-class demon beast in one hit? That's terrifying. Even Zhao Lu secretly shifts into competitive mode, muttering, "I'll surpass Murong one day." But Murong knows her single sword strike wasn't enough to kill a B-class demon dragon. She glances towards Suchin, suspicion flashing in her eyes. Could have been him? Suddenly, a plump man rushes up, standing next to Murong. "Miss Murong." He smiles and introduces himself. "I am Manhwa, the new principal of the 2nd Martial Arts Academy. Thank you for your help. You saved the academy this time." He stops, speaking formally. "Everyone is eager to see you, Miss Murong. Since you rarely visit, please say a few words." Having said that, Manhwa forcefully shoves Suchin off the platform, because he was worried Suchin was blocking Murong Luyen's view. Unexpectedly, she speaks up, "Stop." At the same time, the system's cold voice suddenly announces in Suchin's head, "System quest deployed. Please loudly shout, 'I love you, big sis' to Murong Luyen 100 times. Suchin freezes, eyes wide with shock. Murong Luyen steps closer, her voice soft but curious. "Brother, what is your name?" Suchin stutters awkwardly, But just moments later, he clenches his jaw, shouting with determination, "I love you, big sis." His loud declaration makes Murong Luyen flinch slightly, her eyes flashing with surprise. And Huaiji frantically rushes over, roaring, "What the heck are you saying?" But Murong stays patient, planning to ask again. "Was that last blow on the demon dragon done by you?" However, Suchin ignores her, loyal only to the quest. He screams repeatedly, "I love you, big sis. I love you, big sis." And Huaiji yells angrily, "No more." He lunges, grabbing Suchin's shoulder and dragging him down, muttering, "He's crazy, he's totally lost it. Security, get him out of here." Despite being heavily dragged away, Suchin continues to scream, determined to complete the system quest. And Huaiji and Murong Luyen stare at him, utterly bewildered. Li Lingxiao stands nearby, sneering contemptuously. That's Suchin, a low-life frog dreaming of eating swan meat. Hilarious. Murong Luyen is going to be a legend. How can a nobody like him ever climb that high? Suddenly, Zhao Lu steps gently toward Li Lingxiao, asking sweetly, "I currently lack the skill books needed for mage cultivation. Can I borrow a few from you?" Li Lingxiao raises an eyebrow, teasing, "Lulu, so straightforward? I don't think we've officially defined our relationship yet." Zhao Lu doesn't care, answering concisely, "Just tell me, how many books?" Li Lingxiao smirks. "As far as I know, the Li family holds 5 books. But to borrow them, you need this young master's consent." Zhao Lu smiles, pulls a notebook from her pocket, and declares, "From today on, Li Lingxiao is my boyfriend." She rips a crumpled piece of paper from the notebook, calls it a professional certificate, and jams it into his hand. Li Lingxiao hesitates, taking the certificate with a conflicted look. At the same time, Suchin is contemptuously tossed onto the ground by security, still mumbling the quest. One guard sneers, "Suchin, you don't know your own worth. You trash. You couldn't even awaken a class, and you think you're worthy of Sis Murong?" He waves his hand, coldly dismissing him. "Whatever, forget him. You'll probably be the first one to bite the dust in the awakening trial." Suchin sits there, eyes resolute, totally unbothered by the insults. Though his butt hurts from the rough landing, the urge to complete the 100 "I love you" Big Sis shouts burns inside him. He thinks, compared to 10,000 push-ups, this mission just uses my mouth. Wait, easier. I must do it. Suddenly, 3 fierce-looking guys appear in front of him. Leading them is a jacked, white-haired dude. 2 sneaky, smug cronies stand behind him, arms crossed aggressively, blocking the path. Su-chun dusts off his clothes, asking casually, "Hey, old man, what's the problem?" The big guy roars, grabbing his collar. "I'm only 18. Who the hell are you calling old man?" The 2 cronies chuckle, adding fuel to the fire. "Boss, he's messing with you. If we don't get 1,000 yuan protection fee out of him today, just cripple him." Su-chun frowns, recalling memories. This white-haired bully is Li Lei, the top tyrant at the 2nd Martial Arts Academy, who specializes in shaking down the original owner for protection fees. The original owner was pitiful, orphan young, raised by his aunt and uncle. Besides his uncle's secret care, no one respected him. When bullied, he just gritted his teeth and endured. Li Lei screams in his face, "Give me the money, or today, I'll shove your ass right through your head." Su-chun fumes internally. "I'm a great transmigrator now. No way am I letting anyone walk all over me. Everything the original owner suffered, I'm paying it back tenfold." Su-chun didn't even flinch. He just dumped all his power into a massive fist right at Li Lei's face. Li Lei's head snapped sideways, eyes bulging. He didn't even process the hit. His crew was totally shook like, did that just happen? But Su-chun, the guy who threw it, wobbled and gasped, "Wait, was that punch weak because I didn't charge it up long enough?" He's sweating, bummed out that his super move was a total fail. Li Lei snaps back, cracks his knuckles, and snarls, "Okay, color me surprised. A weak scrub, like you actually threw hands at me?" One of the cronies jumps in, laughing. This idiot clearly missed the memo. Broly is a 10 class awakener. That punch was literally a mosquito bite. This weakling has 0 class awakenings. He couldn't scratch Broly even if we let him hit all day. Li Lei lunges and grabs Su-chun's collar. Sensing doom, Su-chun tries to buy time. "Hold up, I'll get you the cash. Just give me a minute." Li Lei scoffs, then drops Su-chun like a sack of bricks. He throws down the ultimatum. "Half a day. I'm hitting your dorm before dinner, got it?" The second Li Lei's crew was gone, Su-chun was up and sprinting faster than a speeding bullet. Half a day is all he needs. He has to finish the mission for Murong Luyen ASAP, cause she's not sticking around this school much longer. Cut to Murong Luyen, who's stuck listening to Principal and Huaiji drone on. Miss Murong, getting into Tianfu Academy, the top school in the whole damn Xia nation, makes you the living legend and total pride of our 2nd Intermediate Martial Arts Academy. Su-chun spots his target, sprints right up to Murong Luyen, and yells, "I love you." And Huaiji and the crowd, even though they've seen this mess before, are still totally shocked. Principal points a finger right at Su-chun. "Why is this punk back?" The principal immediately gets 2 guys to drag Su-chun away, rough style, but Su-chun keeps screaming nonstop, "I love you." They all head into the conference room, where Murong Luyen takes the VIP spot, and Huaiji carefully says, "The martial arts test is just a month after awakening. Miss Murong, could you drop some wisdom on the students?" Murong Luyen stays chill and answers. She hits them with pure confidence. "My wisdom is simple. It's 100% my god-tier talent coupled with my ridiculously OP class." That brutally honest answer killed the vibe instantly. Everyone freezes up. No one dares to breathe. Suddenly, the stubborn dude's scream cuts through the silence again. "I love you." Su-chun is perched high on a tree branch, laser-focused on Murong Luyen, still yelling his guts out. And Huaiji bursts out the door, furious. "Su-chun, haven't you learned your lesson?" Su-chun definitely hasn't. He's aiming for 100 I love yous. He's sticking to the mission, no stopping now. And Huaiji turns back to Murong, sighing heavily. Just ignore Su-chun. It's sad, but he failed to awaken a class, so he's probably suffering some mental breakdown. Murong looks slightly shocked. She murmurs, "No, class awakening? Wait, does defeating that demon dragon mean nothing?" And Huaiji panics and shouts orders. "Get the guys out here, shut Su-chun's mouth up." But Murong Luyen holds up a hand, ice cold. "Nah, don't bother. I'll handle it." And she immediately mounts her flying sword. She zips over to Su-chun like the wind. He starts freaking out. "What are you doing?" She doesn't say a word, just grabs him like a piece of baggage and jets straight up into the sky on her sword. The crowd below holds its breath, totally stressed. Someone whispers, "She's not going to just drop him from that height, right?" And Huaiji turns ghostly white, muttering, I think we forgot something critical." Murong Luyen is called the Great Demon Head of Tianfu Academy, the absolute terror of countless disciples. Su-chun is DONE. As he rockets higher, Su-chun finally feels the bone-deep chill of pure terror. Murong Luyen stares down at him, voice like ice. "Didn't you say you love me?" Even with his heart racing, Su-chun sticks the landing. "I love you." She holds him up, eyes sharp as swords. "Say I love you 50 times before you splat on the ground, and I'll believe you." Su-chun internally screams about how messed up this joke is, but he has 0 options left. He tries to plead. He tries to soften his voice. Maybe we should head down now. But Morong cuts him off, sharp as glass. I'm dead serious. If you don't hit 50, and then she just lets go, sending Su-chun into a terrifying freefall. Gravity immediately claims him, accelerating him toward the ground. He furiously screams, "You're insane. You're a total freak." But for the mission and his life, he grits his teeth and belts out, "I love you." The crowd below goes nuts. Everyone is glued to the sky. He's going down. Miss Morong is stone cold. From that altitude, even a god couldn't survive. Su-chun, second from becoming a puddle, screams with his last breath, "I love you." Feeling death breathing down his neck, he screams in true desperation, "Save me." At the exact moment of impact, Morong Luyin flashes down like lightning and snags him. She smirks, "Guess you've got some serious plot armor. I believe you now." Su-chun, still dangling like a piece of laundry, gasps out, "Are you like a literal demon?" Morong just beams at him. She replies playfully, "Oh yeah, I get called that a lot, actually." She drops Su-chun unceremoniously back into the conference room, then turns to the principal. "It's time for me to bounce. That B-grade demon dragon breach was super serious. I gotta report back to my master." And Huaiji quickly cuts her off, sounding totally bummed. "You know our peak was when you aced the provincial exams. Since then, the talent pool dried up, and we're sliding so hard even Academy number 3 is about to pass us." He hesitates. "We need a favor." When Lu Yin tossed a card, Principal and Huaiji recognized it instantly. It was a Qianfu Academy enrollment token. She flew off on her sword, her voice echoing. "The newbie who bags first place in the assessment gets a non-class requirement skill from me." The crowd went wild. A non-class requirement skill? That's S-tier stuff, usually reserved for chosen geniuses and taught only in elite academies through secret methods. Everyone was hyped. Miss Morong is seriously loaded. And Huaiji breathed a sigh of relief. Meanwhile, Long Shun thought, "Nice, that means our number 2 academy is going to look way better in the final martial arts exam." Back in the hallway, Su-chun was still sweating buckets. Morong Lu Yin is terrifying. She just threw stuff from 1,000 meters up. Good thing I managed to say, "I love you sis" 50 times. But he was bummed, muttering, "I still needed 3 more times to hit 100. She just dipped and didn't give me a chance." The second Su-chan hit his dorm door, there was Li Lei and his crew, arms crossed, looking smug and blocking the way. Seeing him, Li Lei just jerked his head, signaling his lackeys to charge. Li Lei pushed the door wide open and lunged at Su-chun, roaring, "Got my 10,000 yuan yet?" But in a flash, a massive burst of energy slammed into Li Lei, sending him flying clean out the door. Su-chan's hand was still smoking. Li Lei's cronies were stunned, eyes wide. "Wait, how? That energy? How does an unawakened nobody have that kind of power?" After the awakening assessment, Su-chun knew exactly how strong that punch was. Even without stacking internal energy values, 5 hours of power storage was enough to take out a newly awakened fighter. Li Lei was groveling on the floor. He whined and pleaded, "Boss, I was wrong." Su-chun leaned down, gently tapping his cheek, his voice ice cold. "You're Li Lei, right?" He smirked and asked, "Do you know Han Mimi?" Li Lei was totally confused, head full of question marks. "Huh, who?" Su-chun slapped him again, leaving his cheek blazing red. "If you don't know her, why are you named after her?" Li Lei covered his face, wailing, "My grandma named me Su-chun," just scoffed. "Go find her. When you bring me Han Mimi, I'll let you off the hook." Li Lei nodded, so fast his head bobbed. "Don't worry, boss. I'll definitely find Han Mimi." On stage, Principal and Huaiji beamed and announced, "Students, yesterday we awakened our classes. Today, the first assessment of your student life begins." He stressed loudly, "This assessment directly impacts your performance in the martial arts exam next month. I expect you all to try your best and aim for at least a 1-star class rank." He paused. "Also, this assessment is held alongside Academy number 1 and number 3. Don't start fights with students from other academies or mess up the test." Finally, and Huaiji was firm, "Enough talk. Form teams of 3 to 5 and move out now." The students below erupted with determination. One guy yelled, "I'm definitely hitting 1-star knight this time, aiming for the number 1 military academy." Another whispered, "I heard the top spot gets that non-class requirement skill from Morong Lu Yin. That's the real treasure." A third guy loudly declared, "My goal is 2-star warrior. I'm taking first place." His neighbor immediately shot back. 2 stars on the very first assessment? That's cap. Only Su-chun stood alone in the crowd, grinding his teeth and cursing. "You jerks, none of you want me on your team, huh?" Suddenly, Zhao Zilong waved him over from afar. Su-chun frowned and asked, "Did nobody want you either?" Zhao Zilong scratched his head. He gave an awkward laugh. "Nah, I just didn't want to team up with anyone else." From the podium, Principal spotted Su-chun chilling and chatting and yelled, "Su-chun, what are you doing team up now?" Li Lingxiao smirked, adding fuel to the fire. "Principal, and it's not that Su-chun doesn't want a team, it's that nobody wants him. Who teams up with an unawakened loser? He's not just useless, he's dead weight." The The surrounding students nodded in agreement. One cut in. Yeah, Su-chun, don't even try joining my team. I don't need the baggage. Another chimed in. If we bring him, forget 1 star, we'd be lucky to survive. A girl snipped. You're unawakened and you think you can participate? Just drop out already. Suddenly, a loud roar came from above. A private jet circled low over the academy grounds, preparing to land. A purple-haired youth jumped from the plane, landing with pure swagger. He confidently smoothed back his hair. He looked at Principal N and asked, I'm not late, am I? And Huaiji sighed with relief, quickly pulling him onto the podium and grabbing the mic. Everyone quiet down. This is a prodigy transferring from Academy number 1. Starting now, he joins number 2 Academy and will participate in the assessment with you guys. New student, introduce yourself. The purple-haired guy stepped forward, taking the principal's spot, speaking easily. I came from Academy number 1. I'm not necessarily the most talented, not necessarily the best looking, not necessarily the most outstanding, and certainly not the funniest. He paused, looking down at the crowd. And for all of you at Academy number 2, I'm not necessarily stronger than you, not necessarily going to take first place, and I'm definitely not guaranteed to snatch Miss Moron's non-class requirement skill. The girls in the audience gasped, eyes sparkling. Wow, a genius from Academy number 1. He's handsome and humble, so touching. I'm not scared of those weirdos from number 1 anymore. The boys also chimed in, clapping. Bro, you're too humble. Cheer up, man. You're making us feel awkward. Thanks for toning it down so we can feel better about ourselves. The purple-haired guy smiled and continued. Hello, everyone. I am Ruan T. Hue. I came here for Miss Moron, and I am absolutely taking first place. The entire student body fell backward, feeling like they'd just been hit by a truck. Turns out this guy was just flexing, making us all hyped up for half the day. Principal and Huaiji coughed and whispered away Hui. Team up with Su-chun. He's jobless, so having you around will keep him safe. At least he won't get bodied. Then the squad started entering the trial space. Everyone was buzzing. I heard this trial has a new spatial node, a 1-star zone perfect for leveling. One guy rushed. Hurry up. 3 schools are trialing together. I'm scared there won't be enough loot for everyone. Another guy clapped back. You're tripping. Even if it's a 1-star dungeon, those monsters aren't something we can just casually deal with. 30 minutes later, Su-chun and Zhao Zilong were still bored under a tree. Zhao Zilong grumbled. Everyone's gone. Where's Wei Hui? Didn't he agree to team up with us? Su-chun frowned and asked, what job class did you awaken, and why don't you want to team up with others? Zhao Zilong scratched her head, shyly replying, Warrior. Su-chun's eyes lit up, gushing. Warrior is great. It's the most essential combat class. But it's the beautiful girl warrior class, right? Zhao Zilong blushed and awkwardly nodded. Su-chun grinned. Transform. Let me see. Zhao Zilong hesitated. Then she transformed. A gorgeous girl appeared, flowing purple hair, a stunning purple dress. She looked straight out of a painting. Su-chun excitedly clapped. The real deal. He was about to say more. But before he could open his mouth, the beautiful girl landed a punch that sent him flying 10 meters. Zhao Zilong was shocked, quickly reverted to her original form, ran over to help him, and awkwardly explained. After I transform, I get uncontrollable rage and can't help hitting people. Su-chun. He clutched his throbbing shoulder, but laughed hard, grabbing Zhao Zilong's hand. I've decided. You're my bro. Just then, Wei Hui strutted past. Su-chun yelled, Hey, you blind? We've been waiting for ages. Zhao Zilong jumped in. Principal and told us to team up with you. Wei Hui glared, ignored them, and turned his back coldly. I don't team up with noobs. I prefer solo combat. Su-chun ground his teeth, annoyed. This guy isn't just flexing. He's trying to make people rage quit. Wei Hui heard that, whipped around, and roared. I know you're Su-chun. He pointed right at Su-chun. You're the shameless guy who dared to confess your love to Goddess Moron, Lu Yin, in front of everyone. How dare you disrespect her? He kept yelling, full of righteous anger. Do you even know what Moron Lu Yin means to me? She's my goal, my direction, my inner goddess. I know how to contact her, but I still haven't dared to say a single word. Su-chun, you think you're worthy of loving her? Get lost. Just looking at you makes me want to fight. Su-chun pondered for a moment after Wei Hui's outburst. The purple-haired dude coldly turned his back. He declared dramatically, I'm definitely taking first place in this trial. Don't you dare try to stop me from following in Murong Liu Yin's footsteps. With that, Wei Hui walked off. His arrogant silhouette disappeared into the distance. Suddenly, a voice called from behind. Bro Su. Li Lei approached with his team, respectfully calling Su-chun Big Bro, then asked, Why does your team only have 2 people? Su-chun sighed, sounding bitter. Don't ask, it hurts too much. Nobody wants to team up with us. Li Lei immediately thumped his chest, declaring loudly. Then they're all blind. Bro Su, let's team up. Li Lei's girlfriend beside him glared. She snapped. Su-chun is jobless. But Li Lei stood firm. So what? Bro Su has skills. The girl raged. Are you deaf? Su-chun will just drag us down. Li Lei calmly replied. No way. I guarantee you, Having Suchin join is a win-win deal. The girl lost her patience and gave an ultimatum. It's one or the other. If he's in, I'm out. If I'm in, he's out. Lilei didn't hesitate, deciding instantly. Then you can bounce. The girl was stunned, shocked by his choice. She screamed bitterly. I'm your girlfriend. You're ditching me for some worthless trash? Lilei was cold. Girls only slow down my punching speed. She pointed at Lilei's face, grinding her teeth. You jerk. I'll find a stronger team than you. You'll regret this. After saying that, she turned and left. Suchin watched, gave a thumbs up, and laughed. That was manly. I commend you. Lilei nodded. Bro Su, once we're inside, we're relying on you. Suchin was chill. No sweat. Let's go in. The three-person squad was officially formed and entered the trial space together. As soon as they stepped inside, Zhao Zilong gasped. This is the trial ground? It feels completely different from outside, like there's an elusive energy fluctuation here. Suchin looked around and concluded. Someone already cleared the monsters here. Let's head deeper. The trio continued exploring the dense forest. Suchin spotted something, pointing into the distance. There's a demon beast over there. Looks like a red corpse spider demon, just like the one in the textbook. Lilei hunkered down behind the bush and gave a quick nod. Yep, we got two beasts on the field. Both are red demon boars. Suchin rolls his eyes at the obvious conclusion. He sees the boars sniffing around and snaps at Lilei. Duh, get going. Lilei shakes his head and shoves Zhao Zilong. Nah, you do it. Zhao Zilong is firm. Hard pass. Lilei turns back, begging Suchin. Bro, you go. Suchin scoffs. I gotta personally jump in just to kill some scrub red boar? Please. He orders decisively. You too. But neither Lilei nor Zhao Zilong moved a muscle. Suchin is getting seriously tilted. He smacks Lilei's shoulder. You're the tank. Who else is gonna go? Move it. Lilei stutters an explanation. If I charge in, it usually causes trouble. Before he could finish, Suchin just shoves him right out of the bushes. Quit stalling. Lilei sighs, resigning himself to his fate. Fine. Suchin waves him forward, while Zhao Zilong gives him a mocking thumbs up from the safety of the shrubbery. The two peaceful red boars hear the noise and immediately snap to attention. Spotting Lilei, they immediately charge. Lilei bellows, takes a power stance, and blasts both beasts with massive twin punches. They get absolutely rocked, flying backward and crashing hard. Suchin, watching from the side, cheers excitedly. Lilei still got it. Total beast mode. Lilei checks the two down beasts, picks them up, and moves on casually. Then, a weird noise hits. Suchin and Zhao Zilong turn around. They freak out. A giant horde of fat, red-eyed red boars is stampeding right for them. Suchin screams. What the actual heck? Zhao Zilong drags him behind the nearest tree clump, muttering. I have no idea why a whole army of red boars showed up. Lilei finally turns around and finishes his sentence. Brother Su, I know I'm the tank, but I have a secret hidden trait, the demon attraction physique. Suchin and Zhao Zilong are shell-shocked. The demon attraction physique. Lilei calmly crosses his arms while the stampede approaches. Basically, if I attack one of kind, the entire extended family shows up ready to rumble. They hit the gas and bolt like their lives depend on it. Suchin, leading the charge, screams, dude, you should have led with that. Meanwhile, somewhere else in the trial zone, Li Lingxiao and Zhao Lu's squad is squaring off against three red boars. Zhao Lu unleashes her crimson fireball technique. Three massive, scorching fireballs fly straight toward the beasts. But here's the twist. Before the attack even hits, they ditch the fight and nope out. Li Lingxiao is confused. Wait, what? Why are the red boars fleeing? A teammate points. Check it out. A massive horde of red boars is stampeding that way. Zhao Lu frowns. Red boars are the easiest and most plentiful EXP. If we can't farm them consistently, our leveling speed is going to tank. Meanwhile, Suchin's squad is still hauling tail, the fat red boars right on their heels. Zhao Zilong loses it and screams. We're being swarmed. We can't keep running forever. Suchin scans the area, spots a clearing, and orders decisively. We're going there. He sprints ahead. You guys stay put. I'll handle this whole B squad. Zhao Zilong is terrified. Suchin, chill. That is way too many monsters. Suchin ignores him, waving them back. Get behind me. He expertly corrals the whole red boar army into a narrow pass. He clenches his fist, channeling his power. One punch unleashes a massive, screaming fireball that rockets straight into the beast horde. The resulting explosion is absolutely earth-shattering. Dust and debris fly everywhere. Meanwhile, in the main hall, the academy principals are glued to the leaderboard, sweating bullets. Li Tianai, principal of Academy 1, was totally flexing. Check the scoreboard, we are absolutely crushing it. Our students took out almost every monster. Huang Lin, principal of Academy 3, was hyped too. Academy 3's genius, Xiao Huahua, is ranked 2. We brought honor to the school. He turns to Huaiji, throwing shade. Principal Lin, why so quiet? Huaiji forces a smile. Academy 2 isn't bad. We have a student rank number 4. Huang Lin snickers. You said that without blushing? Everyone knows the rank 4 guy. Wei Bihue, transferred from Academy 1. Li Tianai scoffs with utter contempt. Academy 2 must be out of talent if you have to poach our students. Not a good look, Principal and Huaiji fidgets, trying to justify himself. You guys poach too. I don't stop you from taking people from Academy 2. Huang Lin steps forward, mocking him. You're really trying to polish a turd. Why would we bother poaching anyone from Academy 2? He doubles down. If Wei Bihue wasn't there, Academy 2 would already be stomped by Academy 3. Huang Lin gets increasingly heated. So, Academy 3 needs a bigger cut of the resources this year. And Huaiji claps back fiercely. What's the rush? The trial isn't even over yet. Li Tianai glances at the rankings, calm. Even though it just started, the layout is clear. The more beasts killed, the stronger the student, the wider the gap. Suddenly, the scoreboard goes haywire. Huang Lin stares in shock. The first place slot flashes boldly. Su Chun, 98 points. Li Tianai freaks out, muttering. Who is Su Chun? Never heard of him. How'd he jump straight to 98 points? How many beasts did he slaughter? Principal and Huaiji is stunned, whispering. What the hell? Su Chun, the guy with no professional job, is rank 1? Though he has no clue, he instantly grabs the chance, turning to Huang Lin. Hey, you were just running your mouth in front of me, right? Academy 2 is number 1 now. Bow down. Huang Lin is jaw-dropped, refusing to believe it. There must be a glitch. And Huaiji thinks, whatever the problem, I'm taking this W. He smirks, replying, a glitch? A nobody kid rockets to first place, blowing away the second rank. No way this is a mistake. The central AI runs this system. Everyone knows the AI never messes up. Huang Lin roars stubbornly. I demand they check the system. And Huaiji is totally unfazed. He puffs out his chest. Go ahead and check. I got rank 1 now. I'm mad about it. Academy 3 wants to overtake us? Keep dreaming. In the trial space, Zhao Zilong and Li Lei were speechless, staring at Su Chen's epic punch that wiped out an entire horde of red fiend beasts. Zhao Zilong stutters, eyes wide. One punch cleared the red fiends? How is that even possible? Su Chun was still dazed, enveloped by a bright golden energy flowing around his body. He mutters in confusion. What's happening to my body? Why am I glowing? Zhao Zilong looks over and shouts in amazement. A star? Bro Su, you're breaking through to a 1-star professional. Hitting 1 star right as the trial begins? That speed crushes every genius at Academy 1. But Su Chun is still lost, shaking his head. 1-star professional? But I don't have a job, and I don't feel any change. Scene shifts in another corner of the trial space. 2 bald dudes are facing off against a savage pack of demonic wolves, huge beasts with fierce red eyes. One bald guy sneers. These small 1-star beasts are nothing. Our strength is already past 1 star. No one here is competition. The other nods. Forget the 1-star beasts. The main thing is that item here? The first guy confirms, it definitely is. Though this location just opened, people accessed it thousands of years ago. What we're looking for must be inside. The bald guy opens a golden briefcase, and a powerful purple light explodes from the stone held within. The mechanism instantly activates, causing the entire ravine to shake and collapse loudly. The defeated wolf pack suddenly wakes up. A fierce, glowing red horn sprouts from the head of every wolf. The bald guy frowns. He mutters, this is huge. I feel the space around us changing, and the strength of these beasts is way higher now. He rushes toward the activated mechanism door, but his face darkens. Not good. The door won't open. The other guy screams in panic. The wolves are charging. Unexpectedly, the lead wolf slams its foot down, knocking the bald guy flat onto the ground. He grits his teeth, realizing 2-star power. These beasts just jumped from 1 star to 2 star. The other guy turns white. There's only one explanation. I activated the mechanism, changing this area from a 1-star trial into a 2-star trial. We are in deep trouble. Somewhere else, Su Chen's squad was still deep diving into the trial zone. Li Lei sighed. Seriously, who knew a trial could be this chill? We've been walking half a day and haven't seen a single monster. He concluded, Su Bro probably cleared out all the Scarlet Fiends already. If we want EXP, we gotta go deeper. Just then, a synchronized roar echoed up ahead. On a cliff face, 3 ostrich-like demonic beasts were snarling. Their massive heads looked ridiculously like giant, fuzzy golden slippers. Zhao Zilong whispered, those are about 2G 1-star beasts. Way nastier than the Scarlet Fiends. Stay sharp. From the opposite side of the ravine, another team of students showed up, having also spotted the beasts. It was the squad led by Zhang Yuerue, Li Lei's dumped ex. One of her teammates griped, seriously, where did all the easy Scarlet Fiends go? Now it's just 1-star monsters. Zhang Yue sniffed arrogantly. The Bao 2G are the weakest of the 1-stars. Full firepower people. We can definitely handle them. Li Lei immediately stepped up to argue. Zhang Yuedue, we spotted these Bao 2G first. She glared at him, dripping sarcasm. You have some power, sure, but bringing Su Chun along cuts your strength in half. Even if I stepped aside, are you seriously strong enough to kill 3 one-star beasts? Li Lei quickly turned to Su Chun. She's disrespecting you, bro. Get up there. But Su Chun shook his head lazily. Go my ass. After that self-destruct move earlier, my power is totally dry. Right now, I'm just a regular dude. Li Lei turned to Zhao Zilong, exasperated. You go then. We can't let a girl talk smack to us like this. But Zhao Zilong also shook his head, declining. Li Lei sighed dramatically and prepared to rush out. All right, I guess it's me. Su Chun and Zhao Zilong instantly dove, clinging to his legs and yelling in unison. Stop right there. You rushing in is a recipe for disaster. Watching the 3 guys grappling on the side, Zhang Yuedue scoffed, posing much? Total trash. Suddenly, a loud shout boomed from the distance. Young Master Huang of Academy 3 is clearing the field. Bystanders scram. Li Lei glanced over and recognized the arrival. Huang Kai, the number 3 student at Academy 3 and the golden boy prodigy of Headmaster Huang Lin. Mada, Huang Kai's lackey, pompously announced, we've called dibs on these demonic beasts. Li Lei muttered, annoyed, called dibs? Does this fool think this is a VIP section at a club? Suddenly, Zhang Yuedue walked forward. She sidled up shyly to Huang Kai. Don't you remember me, big brother? Huang Kai looked at her and nodded. Oh, it's you, Yuedue. He waved his hand dismissively, ordering, except for the female students I like, everyone else get lost. But Zhang Yuedue loved drama. She sneered, Huang Kai, let Su Chen's team stay. Let them see what a real strong squad looks like. Huang Kai didn't hesitate, sure. He gave Zhang Yuedue a smirk. We'll split the loot evenly. After this, why don't you come hang out at my new villa? My cat can do backflips, you know. Immediately, the girl on Zhang Yuedue's team transformed, morphing into a silver-clad warrior. Her longsword flashed brilliantly as she charged forward, yelling a battle cry. The remaining 2 teammates also transformed and stormed the Bao 2G. They attacked from different angles, unleashing powerful strikes. Su Chen's team watched, totally shocked. Zhao Zilong muttered, I didn't realize all 3 of them were ironclad warriors. Li Lei sighed, utterly exasperated. Warriors with that body type? Holy crap, they're literally battle tanks. Zhang Yuedue shot a smug glance at Li Lei. See that? I'm on a superior team now. Kicking me out to keep Su Chun was the biggest mistake of your pathetic life. Get ready to finish dead last in this assessment. Huang Kai, who had been standing still, suddenly drew his sword and charged aggressively, roaring, I am Huang Kai, the golden majestic soul. Everyone move, let me put on a show. He dashed forward, leading the charge alongside the 3 ironclad warriors. The whole squad screamed battle cries, absolutely determined to smash the Bao 2G. Suddenly, an earth-shattering boom echoed from the mountain right next to them. Huang Kai jumped, shouting, what the hell was that? Before he could process it, the foul beast suddenly mutated, growing slick, rotating saw blades on its head and wings. Huang Kai panicked, wildly swinging his sword. What even is that thing? In the blink of an eye, the saw blade on the beast's wing flicked his sword away. The 3 ironclad girls met the same fate, knocked flat by the other blade, groaning in agony. Zhao Zilong's eyes went wide with terror. That's a 2-star sawtooth beast. How is this possible? How did a 1-star monster suddenly level up to 2 stars? Huang Kai was still scrambling on the ground, weakly gasping at the 2-star sawtooth beast. What the hell is going on here? 2 of his teammates rushed to pull him up, screaming, young Master Huang, forget what's going on. Run. We can't handle a 2-star beast. The other guy nodded frantically, already ready to bail. Suddenly, a small pair of hands grabbed Huang Kai. Zhang Yuedue was dragging herself over, clutching her wounds. Brother Huang, save me. Take me with you. I'm injured. Huang Kai didn't even think twice, shoving her hand away and sending her sprawling. Get lost. I'm not carrying your dead weight anymore. Zhang Ye collapses, begging. Huang Kai, I can't move. Don't ditch me. You promised we'd go see some cats. Huang Kai gives her another cold kick. I ain't got time for this trash. Trembling, she tries to stand, screaming, help. Somebody save me. Meanwhile, the sawtooth beast is still wrecking their squad. Huang Kai keeps running, yelling back at his crew. Hurry up and run. But for some reason, the beast is suddenly blocking their path, growling with interest. A terrified crewmate asks, young Master Huang, what now? The 3 of us can barely handle 1 sawtooth monster, let alone 2. Huang Kai suddenly remembers something, grabbing a mysterious blue orb from his pocket. He shouts, my old man gave me a failsafe. Huang Kai hurls the blue orb towards Su Chen's group, roaring, you bastards, enjoy this gift. Su Chun swiftly catches it, asking confused, what is this? Zhao Zilong screams in panic. Su Chun, toss it. That's a monster attractor artifact. It draws all the beast's aggro for a short time. Before he could finish, the orb explodes. Blue smoke instantly envelopes all three of them. The rampaging sawtooth beast immediately turned around, slowly heading towards Su Chen's squad. Zhang Ye sits on the ground, trembling and whining. Huang Kai. Huang Kai runs away, laughing smugly. This young master is generous. I don't need the sawtooth monsters anymore. You can have them all. Su Chen is livid. The system notification flashes. Rage points increased by 1,086. He grits his teeth and screams, "You bastard! You try to set me up? I'm coming for you." Huang Kai sneers. "You're about to die. Why would this young master care if you remember me?" Zhang Ye still can't get up, desperately wailing. "We're dead. What do we do? I don't want to die. I'll do anything. Someone save me." Li Lei snaps. "Shut up. You're so annoying. Can't you see we're still here?" Zhang Ye spits venomously, grinding her teeth. "What can 3 losers like you do? You don't even dare touch a 1-star chicken, let alone a 2-star sawtooth monster." Before she finishes, the beast leaps right over her head, charging straight for Su Chen. Su Chen is startled. Before he can react, the saw blade slams him down. He cries out in pain. Li Lei worries. Crap. Su Chen can't handle the sawtooth monster either. Despite his fear, Li Lei steps forward, growling. "We just have to fight to the death." But Zhao Zilong quickly pulls him back. Zhao Zilong steps up decisively. "You definitely can't fight. This one is mine." The sawtooth beast accelerates, roaring. Its sharp blade aims to crush everything, charging directly at Zhao Zilong. He rushes forward. His body is suddenly enveloped in a shimmering cloud of smoke. When the smoke clears, a stunning purple-haired girl in a sailor outfit, gripping a huge war hammer, appears. She looks smoking hot and ready to fight. Li Lei's eyes pop out. "Wait, what the heck is this?" The beautiful Zhao Zilong swings the hammer, meeting the beast's saw blade head-on. She yells while fighting, "Su Chen, you guys go first. I'll hold off this sawtooth monster." Zhang Ye quickly butts in. "Good luck. We're out of here." She stumbles to her feet. Su Chen and Li Lei nod, knowing they must escape fast. Across the way, Zhao Zilong takes a hit, staggering back 1 step. Seeing this, Zhang Ye rushes Su Chen. "Didn't you hear me? Someone's blocking them. Just run already." Su Chen watches the fight, replying firmly to Zhang Ye. "If you want to go, go. I'm staying." She laughs mockingly. Her tone is acidic. "An unassigned lowlife like you is trying to act noble? Aren't you afraid of dying?" Forgetting her own miserable situation, she shakes her head. "Why is my luck so bad? I ended up with trash like you guys." Su Chen loses it, smacking her straight across the face. Zhang Ye clutches her cheek. She whirls around, screaming, "You actually hit me?" She spins to Li Lei. "That useless jerk hit me. Are you just going to stand there?" Li Lei says nothing, raising his hand and delivering another slap. "Get lost. I've been wanting to hit you forever." Meanwhile, Zhao Zilong got bodied by 2 sawtooth monsters, but thankfully he stuck the landing. Su Chen instantly rushed in, blocking Zilong. "Fall back. You're out of your league." Zilong stressed. "Su Chen, chill. They literally just clapped you." But Su Chen wasn't having it. Flames burst around him, radiating pure, furious energy. He scorched the demon beasts who touched his homie, roaring, "I'm sending you straight to the Shadow Realm." The 2 beasts rushed him like moths to a flame. Su Chen yelled, "Charge Punch of Doom." His inner anger was unleashed. The resulting fist strike caused a cataclysmic boom, vaporizing both demon beasts into dust. Li Lei screamed with pride, "No cap, that's Su Ge. 2 monsters down in 1 punch. What kind of cheat code is he running?" Su Chen mused. "The system says the charge punch power scales based on charge time and my fury levels. Higher rage means a harder hit. So yeah, the anger value definitely slapped." Zhang Ye was watching, pale and shook. She mumbled, "How? Su Chen has no right to this power. He just swooped in and stole the kill after I weakened those sawteeth, no doubt." Just then, 3 more sawtooth showed up. Zhang Ye went full panic mode. If they keep coming, nobody's escaping, even with the tank. Su Chen scowled. That last punch burned half his fury bar. Looking at the approaching horde, he thought, "I need that rage back stat." He remembered Huang Kai and gritted his teeth. That punk. System dinged. Rage plus 100 points. Nah, not enough juice. Su Chen sighed. Even thinking about that holy smite spamming idiot isn't generating the necessary fury. He froze in place. He stared down 2 massive beasts. Zhao Zilong and Li Lei were losing their minds. Suddenly, Su Chen channeled his inner angst. The system chimed. Rage plus 1,086 points. He screamed. The great cleaving blade. The surrounding air burst, sending the 2 monsters flying. Not done yet. Su Chen's eyes were blazing red. 14 years of anti-US war to aid Korea. I am off the rails with rage. System update. Rage plus 1,086 points. The sawtooth monsters caught the full smoke, dissolving into thin air from that insane strike. Su Chen stood defiant, his gaze burning. He yelled, "The shame of Jinkong. Manchu invades. Battle of Mount Ya. China will never fall." He unleashed a punch, flames engulfing his hand. 5 barbarians chaos. Defending Mubwa. The Opium Wars. Looting the old summer palace. This was generational trauma rage, ready to pop off at a moment's notice. Lilei choked on Su Chen's insane aura, shouting wildly, Su Chen, you've gone totally mad. Focus the power. This single punch holds all the hate I've ever felt. Su Chen blasted terrifying energy. He screamed, for the future of China. The punch utterly annihilated the sawtooth into oblivion. Wiping his brow, he sighed, phew, finally done. Talk about cutting it close. Zhang Yi was shaking, mumbling. A nobody with no class just bodied multiple 2-star monsters. That's busted. Su Chen stood in the sunlight like a god among the wreckage. He looked up and declared, this world is dangerous, but now that Su Chen is on the scene, we're taking names and kicking, but... Lilei whispered, totally confused. Su Ge, are you low-key a wizard? Or those spells? You just kept getting stronger the more history you ranted about. Lilei was stuttering, completely lost. Zhao Zilong was equally shell-shocked. Back in the monitoring room, the leaderboard was on fire. Li Yanyan from Academy No. 1 had overtaken everyone, leading the pack with 1,006 points. Li Tianai smugly gloated to the other principals. See? Li Yanyan has finally caught Su Chen. Real talent always shines through. Huang Lin side-eyed the quiet principal in Huaiji and sniped. Huaiji, why the silence? Your boy Su Chen just got knocked down to 3rd place. Principal Lin kept a straight face. 3rd place? It's still a respectable rank, no? Huang Lin waved him off with disdain. Stop coping. That random Su Chen? His score hasn't budged forever. He's totally washed. He pointed dramatically at the board. The real talent is showing up now. Mark my words, Su Chen is about to drop right out of the top 10. Just then, the board screamed ding, and Su Chen's name zoomed past everyone to land in 1st place with a massive score jump, hitting Huang Lin with a virtual slap. Li Tianai was floored. Hold up, what has happened? How is Su Chen suddenly leading, and why is the gap so massive? Principal Lin instantly recovered, his gaze sharp as he took in the scoreboard, a persistent smirk spreading across his face. The other two were just muttering angrily. No way. That's rigged. Totally unfair. He slowly strolled up to Huang Lin, fanning his hand near the old principal's face, saying in a shady voice, Huang Lin, did that scoreboard hit make a smack sound? Huang Lin was fuming, turning to Li Tianai for backup. Principal Li, this is SUS. If that little punk isn't cheating, then this entire trial is broken. Principal Lin shrugged him off. Just stop talking now. Is it really that humiliating to be wrong? Suddenly, the leaderboard blasted a sound, but it wasn't the usual score notification. Nah, this was a screeching, ice-cold danger alert. Huang Lin was spooked AF, turning white. Level 1 warning means the trial is totally busted. He started cackling, all smugness. Called it. The trial is messed up. And Huaiji, who's the clown now? But just then a staff guy sprints in, shaking, Deans, we have a massive problem. The spatial node, where the students are chilling, just went psycho. It switched from a 1-star training ground to a 2-star training ground. All 3 big bosses freaked out instantly. Wait, what? How did that even happen? Li Tianai demands answers. Why? Figured out. The staff dude just shakes his head. No clue why. But since it went 2-star, all the 1-star mobs inside leveled up to 2-star monsters. Major death trap. Li Tianai immediately knew this was game over. Students who haven't even hit 1-star can't handle 2-star monsters. Even Huang Lin realized that Li Shuangyan, their top genius, could only maybe survive. A dean squints. Can we even go in there right now? The tech guy looks miserable. Nope. The entry conditions didn't change. Only cultivators below 1-star can enter. All the teachers here are 1-star or higher, so we're locked out. Huang Lin goes white as a ghost. His son, Huang Kai, is still inside. We're screwed. 2-star monsters are going to commit mass murder in there. And Huaiji smirks. And maybe not. Huang Lin snaps. What is that supposed to mean? And Huaiji points to the ranking board. Eyes sharp. Su Chen's score just skyrocketed. The implication? Su Chen must have killed a 2-star monster. That's the only way to get such a massive point dump and jump that high in the rankings. Okay, it makes sense, but Huang Lin is still being a jerk. No way. Your weak sauce second academy couldn't possibly produce a student that awesome. Li Tianai, even though he's skeptical, concedes. It's shocking, but that's the most logical explanation we have. Then, out of nowhere, Huaiji pulls out a shoe and BAM slaps Huang Lin right across the face. Huang Lin is seeing red, totally lost. He shoves Huaiji off, yelling, "Why the hell did you hit me?" But Huaiji wasn't done yet. And Huaiji instantly claps back, all victorious, because you keep dissing our academy. Now your face hurts, idiot. Huang Lin's face is a mess, and before he can fight back, and Huaiji twists the knife. And just in case you're too embarrassed, here's a shoe for you to hide your face in. Back in the trial zone, Su Chen figured out fast that things were off. Why else would 2-star monsters show up? He tells his squad, stone-faced, we need a bail. Now. Zhao Zilong replies, the exit portal is at the far end of the secret realm. Still a solid walk. Su Chun doesn't waste time. Move out. Suddenly, Zhang Ye latches onto his arm, begging, Big bro, take me with you. Her mood swing is wild, and Su Chun is grossed out. Big bro my butt? I wouldn't take you even if you called me daddy. Before the words leave his mouth, Zhang Ye drops to her knees, eyes sparkling. Daddy, please accept your devoted daughter's worship. She hugs his arm, shaking him relentlessly, making Su Chun shudder. Holy crap, this chick is ruthless. Meanwhile, at the actual teleport gate, two shady bald dudes in black robes are trapped by 4 2-star beasts. One is shaking, what now? The bronze gate is locked, and we're totally mobbed by 2-star monsters. The chubby bald guy mutters with his fat lips. A 1-star zone turning 2-star? Never happened. It has to be because of the thing young Master Luo is hunting. He shelled out huge cash and a special artifact just to sneak 2 1-star guys like us in. I knew that item was OP, but changing the whole spatial node level? Wild. The skinny guy cuts him off, annoyed. Who cares? How do we escape? The fat guy points out. The exit is behind the bronze gate. We gotta unlock this door, period. The skinny dude spins around, panicked. Then we're totally trapped. The trial zone is 2-star, and only a 2-star cultivator can open that gate. We're lucky we haven't been ripped apart yet. How the hell are we supposed to rank up right now? Back to Su Chen's crew. The guys finally gave in to Zhang Ye's relentless badgering and let her join. Su Chan muses as they walk. The spatial node changed, and no academy teachers have shown up. That means they can't get in. From now on, it's just us. Li Lei crosses his arms, looking stressed. The whole path is swarming with 2-star mobs. How are we supposed to reach the end of the secret realm safely? He grumbles, so many people are about to die here. Right after he says that, he spots 2 people in the distance being chased hard by a beast, screaming. Watch out. As they get closer, Li Lei recognizes them, Li Lingxiao and Zhao Lu. Li Lingxiao leaps into action, whips out his twin pistols, and unloads. He fires 16 shots from each gun in 3 seconds flat, looking totally dramatic and like a badass marksman. LOL. Too bad the 2-star beast just tanks all the damage and keeps charging like nothing happened. Li Lingxiao freezes. His bullets can't even scratch this thing's thick hide. They have no choice but to floor it and run for their lives. Zhao Lu cuts in, voice firm. I got this. She stops, raises her staff, and a blinding light erupts. She unleashes the flashy Mother of Earth spell. Dust and rocks explode from the ground, wrapping up the charging 2-star monster and locking it down instantly. Li Lingxiao runs up, totally impressed. Lulu, you saved us. Mages are seriously OP. Zhao Lu glares. Move it. I can only hold this thing for a minute. Nearby, Zhao Zilong and Zhang Ye are watching Zhao Lu face off against the 2-star one-horned wolf beast. Li Lingxiao's ears perked up. He whips around, stunned. Su Chun, is that really you? No class, and you're still breathing? Talk about plot armor. Zhao Lu throws him a massive side-eye, dripping contempt. Let's split up, she says, totally blowing him off. Li Lingxiao nods. Smart. We go this way, gotta avoid getting dragged down by the dead weight. Zhao Lu couldn't help but throw one last punch. Su Chun, don't hate the player. We're done. Don't even try to follow us. I won't carry you, and I definitely won't save your butt. Su Chun just stands there, speechless, watching them walk away. Beside him, Li Lei is full body cringing. He shakes his head, totally done. The audacity of these people is insane. Like anyone needed their help. LOL. Zhang Ye jumps on the bandwagon, furious. For real. I cannot deal with this blind, idiotic chick. Ugh, seriously, she's exactly like how I was back in the day. She keeps going, like, what did brother Su Chun even see in her? She's not even fit to tie his shoes. Zhang Ye is straight up simping, throwing shade at herself just to hype up Su Chun. Zhao Zilong, standing nearby, cracks up. Su Chun was frozen, and everyone figured he was heartbroken. But nope, he was actually ready to combust from rage. An unseen fire is blazing behind him. He straightens his sleeves and says coldly, time to go kill a few rank 2 beasts. Can't let this fury go to waste. He doesn't wait. Su Chun unleashes a thunderous, rage-fueled punch straight into a one-horned wolf. The sheer force rips through its body and rocks the whole area. Li Lei witnesses the carnage and stutters. What the heck is your class? Are you really classless? I'm so confused. Zhao Zilong just scratches his head. He awkwardly admits, I'm not sure, but yeah, Su Chun definitely has no official class. Right as Su Chun is mid-rage kill, a dazzling golden energy suddenly blasts out and surrounds him. 2 twinkling stars materialize right above his head, spinning mystically. Su Chun looks totally spaced out, clueless about what's going down. Li Lei snaps back to reality and yells, whoa, that's the rank 2 manifestation. You hit the 2-star standard. You're basically a rank 2 class holder now. Su Chun turns around, looking surprised. Seriously? I hit rank 2 already? Leveling up is this simple? Li Lei just stares, then bursts out laughing. Easy? Bro, I have never heard anyone call ranking up simple before. He patiently explains. Rank 1 is pretty chill since you start strong right after awakening. But from rank 1 up, every single rank is a massive jump like 10,000 times harder. Most people never hit rank 2, ever. Even top-tier geniuses usually stall out hard around rank 2 or 3. Zhao Zilong adds. Not only that, but hitting rank 2 means every class holder has to pass a job transition trial. That thing eliminates so many people. Su Chun stares blankly and asks, a job transition trial? What even is that? Li Lei is bewildered. Dude, that was basic lecture stuff. Did you skip class? Su Chun just laughs. Nah, I was just testing you guys. Zhang Yi jumps on the chance, hyped. I got this one. Every class has a specific star tower. When a class holder levels up, they have to go to that star tower and pass the trial. Only then is the rank up official. She keeps going super excited, but heads up, the star tower is dangerous AF. Tons of geniuses have died in there or gotten permanent injuries that wreck their future. It's the massive roadblock stopping almost everyone from reaching the top tier. Zhao Zilong chips in. High-rank class holders are super rare. The only reason Su Chan leveled up this fast is because he somehow kills beasts way above his level. For any normal class holder, a rank 1 taking down a rank 2 is totally impossible fiction. Su Chan gets serious. He realized hitting rank 2 means he needs a class-specific star tower trial. But he's classless. He turns and asks, is there a star tower or trial for people without a class? The three of them just look back, shaking their heads, totally clueless. Utterly helpless vibes. Li Lei confirms. I'm pretty sure there isn't one. All star towers are categorized by class. If you don't have the right class, you can't even get in. Su Chun suddenly has a light bulb moment. He wonders, wait, so if there's no tower, does that mean I can just rank up without doing any trial at all? Li Lei awkwardly stammers, unable to answer. Zhao Zilong jumps in. The more realistic take is, you just can't rank up. Su Chun isn't fazed. He clenches his fist, eyes burning with resolve. Let's go. Time to slaughter some more rank 2 monsters. I'm testing this theory myself. Su Chin's squad moves into a valley, where a crowd is already gathered, all focused on something happening below. Down there, a lone figure is throwing down hard against a monstrous sawtooth beast. Su Chan strokes his chin, watching closely. Zhao Zilong gasps. Holy smokes. Nobody fights a rank 2 beast head-on like that. Below them, the beast's giant saw blade is spinning furiously, looking deadly. A platinum-haired girl, knife in hand, dives into the melee. She unleashes the shadow spike technique. Her move somehow cancels out the vicious power of the saw blade. The sheer force sends a monster flying backward. Before the beast can recover, she leaps, targeting its back for the decisive kill. But the exact second her knife is about to strike, the beast whips its massive saw blade around, blocking her perfectly. The giant blade generates insane counterforce. That raw power slams the girl straight into a huge rock. Even the beast slides backward, carving a deep trench into the earth. Gasping for air against the rock is Li Shuangyan, First Academy's #1 genius. She curses under her breath. Crap, I found a weak spot, but I just hit rank 1. Is my level seriously too low to even scratch this sawtooth beast? Up top, a girl gawks. Whoa, who is crazy enough to fight a rank 2 beast? The guy next to her rushes to answer. That's Li Shuangyan, the top genius at First Academy, and the best talent across all 3 schools. How do you not know the goddess? Another person jumps in. Super pumped. Li Shuangyan is a shadow assassin, a massively OP combat class. Fun fact, a 9-star legend from way back had that exact same class. Everyone was hyped. Li Shuangyan is our last hope. A dude next to Li Lei was totally fangirling. She's seriously the #1 genius, going toe-to-toe with a 2-star boss. We're all trash compared to her. Li Lei rolled his eyes, sounding completely over it. Who says you're trash? What's the big deal about a draw? Su Chun could one-shot a 2-star easy. Some random dude immediately snorted, cracking up. Did you hit the bottle before coming in? You're talking crazy. The whole crowd cracked up dead. One-shot a 2-star? I think he's lost it. Another shouted. Maybe not crazy, but 100% wasted. Li Lei just shook his head. He waved them off cold. If you losers can't do it, you assume no one can? Your scope is just too narrow, fam. He looked hyped at Su Chun. Su Chun, want to flex on them and shut these haters up? But Su Chun was chill. Li Lei, gotta be humble. The mocker, still salty, immediately pointed right at Li Lei. You brat. Do you even know who you're talking to? He didn't wait for an answer. I'm Xiao Hua, the 3rd Academy's top dog. Only Li Shuangyan is better. Even I just barely make it out alive against a 2-star. Pointing at Su Chun, he challenged. Li Lei, you think this dude can crush a monster? Absolute nonsense. Then he burst out laughing. If he can pull that off, I'll call him dad. That's when Li Shuangyan stepped forward. She got right in his face, lips tight. Xiao Hua. But he acted like he didn't know her. Who dis? Why you piping up? Everyone braced for Li Shuangyan to drop a truth bomb. But plot twist. Zhang Yiye cut in, screaming, "You can't steal my dad." Xiao Hua was absolutely bewildered, scratching his head. Huh? What does she mean? Then he figured it out and pointed back. "Who's stealing your dad? I think you're the crazy one." Suchin had a headache. "Zhang Yiye, what are you saying? Cut the crap. I'm not his dad." Xiao Hua smirked, touching his nose. "Good kid. At least you know how to be self-aware." Suchin shot back, pissed. "Being his dad? Wouldn't that mean I got punked?" Zhang Yiye jumped in, giving a mischievous smirk. "Exactly. He's the one trying to take advantage." Xiao Hua was seeing red, pointing wildly. "I offer to call you my father, and you say I'm ripping you off?" He was boiling mad, but he couldn't win a rap battle against Su Chun and his squad. Screw the talking. He threw a punch and charged. "Today, I'm definitely going to school you punks." Back in the valley, the Sawtooth beasts were going nuts, and more were flooding in. Li Shuangyan screamed up at the crowd. "New Sawtooth attacks. Everyone, bail out to the safe zone immediately." Everyone bolted. Some hardcore idiots even paused to shout back. "There are two-star bosses now. Li Shuangyan is toast soon." The two beasts saw the mass exodus and completely ignored Li Shuangyan, charging toward the main group. Li Shuangyan rushed to intercept, screaming, "Hold it right there, you monsters!" But the beasts split up, one taking her on. The other went full speed after the fleeing students. Li Shuangyan panicked. "Crap, I can only block one 2-star. We're in deep trouble." Xiao Hua, mid-charge, immediately slammed on the brakes. He glared at Su Chun, salty AF, "Lucky bastard. If it weren't for those 2 stars, you'd be eating dirt right now. I'm coming for you later." He said this, and he booked it toward the 2 other guys who were watching the monster, yelling, "Let's go." Down below, Li Shuangyan yelled again, "Fellow students, someone block that other Sawtooth beast. If it hits the regular campus, the consequences will be unthinkable." Xiao tried to bail, but Su Chun snatched his cloak. Su Chun sneered, "Hey, she's talking to you." Xiao Hua whipped around, furious. "Get your hands off me." Su Chun held firm and shouted down, "Li Shuangyan, your power is only slightly better than the #1 genius of the 3rd Academy, Xiao Hua. He said he can stop a 2-star monster." Xiao Hua was losing it. "Su Chun, you lying jerk. What did I say that?" Su Chun just smirked. He was like, "I gave you a chance to flex, and you flex hard enough." Li Shuangyan, still fighting, screamed, "Xiao Hua, just stall that Sawtooth beast for a bit. I'll finish this one and rush over." Xiao Hua, the big talker, was now shaking and stammering incoherently. Su Chun poured gasoline on the fire. "Xiao Hua, you're not scared now, are you? Don't tell me you chickened out." That hit his pride. He screamed back, "Who says I'm scared? I am the 3rd Academy's top genius." He immediately charged the Sawtooth beast. "I represent the 3rd Academy. I'm stopping this 2-star right here." Epic fail. In a single instant, the beast slashed with its razor wings. Xiao Hua puked blood and was yeeted across the field. Xiao Hua bolted, fast as lightning, yelling, "The 2-star monster is too damn scary." A voice from above scoffed, "Look at that weakling, Xiao Hua." He slammed on the brakes just to point at Su Chun. "A no-name punk mocks me. Now watch that 2-star beast tear you apart." Over here, Li Xianyan swung a razor-sharp blade, blasting the Sawtooth beast that was locking her down. Without hesitation, she rushed the other monster charging Su Chun. She shouted, "Run to me. I got you." Su Chun, totally unbothered, just flashed a cold gaze. This beast is seriously out of luck. He was ready to unleash an epic punch. Xiao Hua stood by, snickering. "What an absolute clown. He's fighting a 2-star head-on? Who do you think you are, Li Xianyan?" Even Li Xianyan was shaking her head, thinking Su Chun was way too reckless. Regular students don't mess with 2-star beasts. But before she even got close, Su Chun threw a horrifying punch. The force exploded, shattering the Sawtooth monster into a million tiny shrapnel pieces, like its parts just blew up. Xiao Hua's eyes almost popped out. What in the actual hell? He punched a 2-star beast into literal junk parts? Li Xianyan was totally frozen, heart racing. If I hadn't seen it, no way I'd believe it. I thought I was to go to the 3 academies, but this guy is next level. Who even is he? The moment Su Chun finished the punch, a brilliant rush of power surrounded his body again. But this time, he clutched his head, grimacing and screaming in agony. Li Lei and Zhao Zilong rushed over. Seeing Su Chun doubled over, they panicked. "Dude, are you okay?" Su Chun steadied himself and stood up, his voice shaking. "I'm good. This feeling means I must have hit 2 stars. Who knew leveling up was this much of a killer headache?" Li Lei gasped in awe. 2 stars. He actually broke through without using the Star Tower. That's absolutely insane. Zhao Zilong nodded, adding, "Big bro Su Chun is already one of a kind since he has no job class, so skipping the Star Tower is honestly par for the course." Su Chun muttered thoughtfully, "The good news? I don't need the Star Tower to level. The bad news? Everyone else gets a massive power spike at 2 stars, and all I got was a killer migraine and 0 physical change." At this point, Li Xianyan walked closer, eyes full of curiosity and respect. What's your name? One punching a 2-star beast. How have I never heard of you? What's your class? Su-chan pointed a thumb at his handsome face and declared proudly, Su-chan. And I don't have class. Li Xianyan looked stunned. No class? But she quickly figured he was just hiding his true background. Whatever, if you won't tell me, I won't push it. We're rivals anyway. She turned to walk away, then stopped abruptly, eyes gleaming with challenge. Su-chan, you're the first real rival Li Xianyan has ever met. Let's duke it out. I'm not going to let you beat me. Su-chan made a face. Who asked to compete with her? He muttered helplessly. They won't believe me even when I'm honest. The mindset of a genius is just built different. Shaking it off, Su-chan turned his crew firm. Let's roll out. We gotta get out of here quickly. Seeing Xiao Huahua still standing there like a stone statue, Su-chan frowned. Why haven't you left yet? Xiao Huahua was totally shameless, pointing at himself and begging. Take me. I want to join your squad. He thought. Clinging to Su-chan is the only safe bet. I need to hug this power thigh tight. Su-chan waved him off coldly. Give me a reason why I should let you tag along. Xiao Huahua immediately dumped all self-respect, clasping his hands and falling to his knees. I, Xiao Huahua, regret living half my life without a true leader. If you don't ditch me, I swear to serve you as a loyal subordinate. Zhang Ye, Li Lei, and Zhao Zilong were instantly petrified, shocked by his next-level shamelessness. He even out-shamelessed Zhang Ye. Su-chan burst out laughing, unable to hold back. Damn, you are absolutely a genius. The 4-man squad, now 5 with Xiao Huahua, kept going. They arrived at a massive bronze gate where a huge crowd was gathered. Li Lei leaned into Su-chan, hyped. The guide says we're almost at the finish line. Inside that gate is the teleportation array to get us out. Li Lei and Zhao Zilong went to scope it out. Zhao Zilong frowned, turning back. Wait, something's wrong. Why is the crowd so huge? Why is anyone going through the bronze door? Li Lei immediately grabbed a random guy from mob. He urgently asked, what's the status right now? The guy was sweating bullets, his voice shaking. Brother Lei, this bronze gate needs a 2-star class user to open. We are totally screwed on both sides now. We just barely teamed up to beat back an attack by a few 2-star monsters. Li Lei turned back to Su-chan. You might be the only one here who is 2-star. Only a 2-star class user can open this gate. We need you to step up. Xiao Huahua, who was chilling at the back, looked behind them and went white as a ghost. Thick dust was kicking up, revealing countless ominous figures. He managed to whisper, that's a full stampede of 2-star beasts heading right for us. The mob in front of the gate lost it, screaming, we're dead. More 2-star beasts are coming to slaughter us. Form a defense line. Students in the front were shoving, and chaos broke out. One guy screamed, move. I'm too weak. Let me hide in the back. Facing death, all manners went out the window. Li Lingxiao and Zhao Lu got shoved aside. A huge yell went up. Y'all, get out of our way. The crowd went wild, pushing forward. Li Lingxiao screamed, totally livid. What the hell do you want? I'm Li Lingxiao, a high-risk/high-damage class. Our job is to stay in the back. We have 0 defense. On the other side, Sure Hao, the beefy leader from the 3rd Academy, stood tall and declared, I don't care what your class is. We, the 3rd Academy, will fight inside, and you useless 2nd Academy scrubs will go out and handle the monsters. The 2nd Academy students behind Li Lingxiao lost it, yelling, WTF. The 3rd Academy is too scared to mess with the 1st, so they come bully us instead. Another guy trembled. There are way more 2-star monsters this time. They're basically sending us to our deaths. Zhao Lu stepped out, calm but ice-cold. Sir, I am Zhao Lu, the esteemed mage, #1 genius of the 2nd Academy. Please show me some respect. But Sure Hao, the aggressive bald dude, didn't even flinch. He glared, stop yapping. I'm also the 2nd top genius of the 3rd Academy. You don't have any pull here. The 3rd Academy is stronger than the 2nd, so you guys better follow our orders. Zhao Lu frowned, pulling out her brown notebook to jot down notes, her voice chilling. Sure Hao got it. I'll remember you. Just then, Su-chin's squad was weaving through the chaotic mess. As he walked, he politely asked for space. Excuse me, can you please let me pass? Li Lingxiao turned around, spitting venom. Is that Su-chin's crew? Why are you guys still alive? Sure Hao completely ignored them, pointing at the crowd and roaring. Did you not hear me, old man? All 2nd Academy students, outside now. Su-chan shouted from the middle of the crowd. Please move. Let me open the bronze gate for everyone. Sure Hao burst out laughing like he heard a joke. He looked down contemptuously at Su-chin's small stature. Are you kidding me? You need a 2-star class master to open this bronze gate. He pointed into the distance. Right now, all our hope is on Li Xianyan, the #1 genius of the 1st Academy. We're waiting for her to show up. Then he shoved his bald head right up to Su-chan, his voice full of challenge. Who the hell are you? If you can open it, I'll call you Grandma. The surrounding crowd went dead silent, their eyes lighting up for the drama. Su-chan sighed dramatically. The 3rd Academy sure loves calling people Grandma. That line hit Sure How like a dagger. His bulging muscles tensed as he roared right in Su Chen's face. You second academy trash. You dare mouth off to me? He jammed his finger straight at Su Chen's face. Don't you know some nobody like you isn't qualified to talk in front of geniuses like us? Su Chen lost it. Patience with these guys. He flipped Sure How the bird and spat. Baldy, did you eat SHD? Your breath stinks. Li Lingxiao stood off to the side, arms crossed. He sneered. Su Chen, who do you think you are? How dare you be so rude to Sure How? Zhao Lu chimed in sarcastically. Or maybe he's trying to court me, and standing near me gave him this ridiculous burst of confidence. Sure How was steaming mad from the insults. He swung his fist towards Su Chen, growling. Are you looking to die? Today, I'm going to shove your head up your own butt. Li Lingxiao smirked internally, thinking this guy totally deserved a beatdown. But suddenly, Xiaohua rushed in out of nowhere and delivered a thunderous slap to Sure How. Get the hell away from him. Damn it. Li Lingxiao witnessed the scene, his jaw dropping wide enough to fit a watermelon. Sure How. The pig-headed brute tumbled over, landing and naturally sitting right on Li Lingxiao's back. Sure How started whining loudly. Son of a BTCH. You hit me? Xiaohua glared. Sure How, you fat pig. Don't you recognize me? Sure Hao's attitude instantly changed. He scrambled to suck up. Brother Hua, why is it you? The crowd behind them buzzed. That's Xiaohua, the #1 genius of the Third Academy. They say his power is neck and neck with Li Changyan. Xiaohua didn't let up, smacking Sure Hao's head again. Who told you to lay a hand on him? Did I give you permission? Sure Hao's heavy but slammed down once more onto Li Lingxiao's skinny frame, making Li Lingxiao nearly bite his tongue in agony. Sure Hao scrambled up, face red, pointing at Su Chen and yelling. Brother Hua, this kid is just second academy garbage. He made me call him grandma. I can't let that slide. Hearing that, Xiaohua didn't say a word, just swung his arm and slapped Sure Hao across the face again. You think you were worthy of calling him grandma? Sure Hao, as usual, went tumbling down, landing on the Li Lingxiao cushion. He struggled to sit up, grumbling. I'm not worthy. Li Lingxiao, aching for being crushed, crawled over to Zhao Lu and whispered. Lu, why is Xiaohua helping us the second academy? Zhao Lu, narcissistic as always, adjusted her glasses smugly. Only one possibility. You want to save face for me. Li Lingxiao nodded in agreement. His eyes lit up. That's the only explanation. Only you, Lu, could make a top genius like Xiaohua act like this. Xiaohua stepped closer and asked Zhao Lu in a low voice. Am I done yet? Are you satisfied with how I handled this? Zhao Lu didn't hesitate, pushing her glasses up again. I'm satisfied. Li Lingxiao quickly started brown-nosing. Brother Hua, you are too kind. I thank you on behalf of the entire Second Academy student body. Xiaohua contemptuously pushed the heads of those two thick-skinned people away. He walked straight up to Su Chen. Meanwhile, Li Lingxiao and Zhao Lu, being the shameless busybodies they are, turned back to Rubberneck. Xiaohua stands stiffly, speaking respectfully. If there is anything you are dissatisfied with, please tell me, Your Excellency. Li Lingxiao is totally bewildered, wondering why Xiaohua is treating Su Chen with such crazy respect. Zhao Lu pulls out a brown notebook, scribbling and mumbling. Xiao, right? Got your name noted too, dude. Behind them, the two-star monster horde closes in, their roars shaking the very air. Li Chunyan leads the charge with the First Academy elites. She flashes forward like lightning, knocking back the horned blind wolves and sawtooth beasts. The crowd cheers wildly. It's the geniuses from the top 10 ranking. They're here. We're saved. Li Chunyan rushes to the front, shouting, Stand back. Let me open the bronze gate. She shoves the massive double doors with all her might, screaming, Open up for me. But the gate stays stone cold, not budging an inch. The ferocious beasts keep charging, about to overwhelm them. Ruanhui gets kicked to the ground by a sawtooth beast and frantically yells. Li Chunyan, we can't hold them off much longer. What's happening on your end? Li Chunyan is sweating bullets, panting, her voice desperate. No, I can't open it. Only two-star class professionals can handle this. Chaos erupts. Even Li Chunyan can't open the bronze gate. We're seriously screwed this time. Our last hope is gone. Just then, Su Chen calmly rolls up his sleeves, strides past, and declares, My turn. Ruanhui springs up from the ground, yelling, What kind of clown show are you trying to pull? Su Chen ignores him, walks right up to the bronze gate, and confidently announces, I can open this bronze gate. Ruanhui, even while fighting, mockingly sneers. You? Open what? Don't make me laugh. He blocks Su Chen. Stop messing around. You're not part of my team. Just surviving this far is a miracle for you. Li Lingxiao also turns back, scoffing. You say that? Who's going to believe you? You huge idiot Su Chen. Seeing they're out of time, Su Chen shoves Ruanhui aside, stating firmly, I know the incantation to open this gate. Move it. Ruanhui snorts. An incantation? What nonsense. Only two-star professionals can open the bronze gate. There's no magical chant for this. Su Chen approaches the bronze gate, takes a deep breath, and yells. Li Lingxiao is a huge idiot. Ruan Hui is a paper tiger. Mommy me ma, give me power, you two fools. Lord Highest Venerable, execute with urgency, by law and decree. Everyone nearby just stares, confused. Was that actually a chant? Sounds more like he was calling Li Lingxiao a massive moron and Ruan Hui a paper tiger. Someone mutters, he's going to open it with his eyeballs at this rate. After finishing the chant, Su Chen places his hand on the door and roars, open up for me. Li Lingxiao stands to the side, still mocking. If you actually manage to open that, Li Lingxiao will livestream eating crap. But just 1 second later, he instantly regrets it. The bronze gate, under Su Chen's hand, slowly creaks open, revealing a brilliant golden light. A literal beacon of hope. Ruan Hui, who looks like the word tiger is stamped on his forehead, gapes in utter shock. Both of Su Chen's former critics stand frozen like statues, unable to believe their eyes. The bronze gate was actually opened by that ridiculous, weird chant. The crowd buzzes, yelling, it's open. He actually opened the entrance to the 2-star's secret realm. Some whisper, Su Chen didn't use any class power. Was that stupid line really a divine spell? Li Chunyan's eyes widen in disbelief, her voice trembling. 2-star? Su Chen already reached the 2-star class? How the hell did he do that? While everyone is still stunned by Su Chen's power, elite monsters suddenly jump into the fray. Horned blind wolves and sawtooth beasts roar nonstop, their eyes burning red. The sawtooth beasts start charging madly at the nearby crowd. The whole area descends into chaos. Screams erupt. 2-star elite monsters are here too. Nobody can handle this. Rush into the bronze gate. In a hidden corner, a bald guy watches the scene outside the bronze gate and sighs. The bronze gate was opened by some brat using a fake chant. Unbelievable, seriously. The other bald dude urges go. We need to get inside fast and finish our unassigned mission. The students file through the bronze gate one after another. Li Chunyan and Ruan Hui lead the way. But just a few steps in, she suddenly screams, her voice filled with horror. Right in front of them is a terrifying spider queen. She's got a supermodel body up top, but the bottom half is 8 disgusting, grotesque spider legs. Surrounding her are giant spiders, huge like rolling pumpkins. The queen flashes her long, wicked claws. The horn on her head glows with dark light, and she laughs. The menu memories of the Blood Eater tribe are attacking me right now. The students freak out. Their hearts are pounding. A 2-star spider queen, a literal boss monster. These only show up in intermediate dungeons, 3 stars and up. Why the hell is she here? Before anyone can reply, the spider queen whips out a razor-sharp leg, striking right at them. She screams, come here. I'm taking you straight into my belly. That colossal leg hooks a male student by the back and lifts him high. He screams hysterically, save me please. The spider queen doesn't even bother talking. She shoves the student straight into her mouth and starts chewing him up. Blood sprays everywhere. She wipes her mouth, grinning with sick satisfaction. Oh, that's tasty. Witnessing that horror show, the students drop into total despair. They thought they were saved, but they just walked into something way worse. One guy trembles, mumbling, we are definitely dead. Li Shuangyan sees the critical situation and snaps an order. Everybody, we need to retreat right now. Ruan Hui spins around, face white as a sheet. The bronze door is still open, but 2-star sawtooth monsters are guarding the entrance, growling hard. He screams, we can't get out. The monsters blocked the exit. Li Shuangyan grits her teeth. Liao Ming grips his knife and charges the spider queen. Then screw it. Let's just kill the spider queen and try to break through. But her power is useless against a boss-level monster. The spider queen just flicks a leg, sending Li Shuangyan flying, and sneers, you are dinner. How can food fight back? Li Shuangyan crashes right where Su Chen and Zhao Zilong are standing. Su Chen rushes over to help her up, asking worriedly, are you okay? Li Shuangyan wipes the blood from her mouth, her voice heavy with defeat. The power of a 2-star boss is completely overwhelming. She is way beyond our ability to resist. Above them, the crowd is sinking into hopelessness, murmuring to each other. The spider queen spreads her 8 legs and snickers. The cookbook says that the flesh of a fighting race is usually quite delicious. Hearing this, Li Shuangyan jumps back up, yelling loudly, hurry up, everyone get clear. Don't let the spider queen's claws touch you. The command is useless, though, because there's nowhere to run. They just panic, frantically searching for a tiny sliver of hope. The spider queen keeps swinging her sharp claws directly at Li Shuangyan. Su Chen can't take it anymore. He roars straight into the monster's face. What do you think we are? Just cattle or sheep for you to casually butcher. His fury is burning out of control. Right then, the system's head goes off. Rage value increased by 10.00. Su Chen unleashes his full power, throwing a world-shaking punch, yelling, I am seriously pissed off now? Go to hell. Li Shuangyan stands beside him, frantically trying to stop him. You don't need to fight her directly. Even a 2-star professional is no match for this thing. But before she can finish, Su-chen's furious punch slams directly into the Spider Queen's claw. The monster barely shivers, seemingly just annoyed. Su-chen, however, gets instantly blasted backward by the rebound force. The Spider Queen laughs triumphantly. This ingredient doesn't realize it's supposed to be dinner, and it actually dared to charge at me. Snap! Before she finishes laughing, a loud crack echoes. Her gigantic claw shatters and crumbles like mud. The Spider Queen's eyes bulge, staring in disbelief at her broken leg. Li Shuangyan is stunned silent, muttering, "He actually hurt the Spider Queen?" Su-chen's strength is far beyond mine now. She glances at Su-chen, who is shakily trying to regain control of his aching body, looking utterly miserable. Su-chen pants, shaking his head glumly. That was my highest rage level, and all I managed to do was break one claw? This kind of monster is going to massacre everyone here. The students hiding in the corners start peeking out. One asks curiously, "Did the attack stop?" Another answers, "Someone broke the queen's claw." It must have been Li Shuangyan. She was fighting her just now. Missing a claw, the Spider Queen becomes even more enraged, shrieking, "The food dare to strike me? Unforgivable. My children, come and feast." A massive swarm of giant baby spiders descends from the ceiling. They immediately rush toward Su-chen and the others. One baby spider leads the charge, but Ruan Hui slices it in half with a single swing. He fights and shouts, "Li Shuangyan, quickly team up with the top 10 heavenly talents. We need to charge out together." Li Lingxiao hides behind a pillar, his gun shaking, muttering, "It's useless." The door is blocked by 2-star monsters. Charging out right now is just suicide. Ruan Hui roars back in protest. "It's better than waiting to die." Li Lingxiao keeps shooting baby spiders, screaming, "Waiting means we die slower. If you charge out like that, you'll die instantly." Su-chen finally speaks up, his voice ringing sharp. "Stop arguing. I have 2 things to say." The few people still hacking at the spiders immediately look back at him, curious to hear his big announcement. Su-chen holds out his hand, his voice utterly decisive. "Ruan Hui, give me Murong Liuyan's phone number." The entire group hears this and is dumbfounded. Their faces are frozen in shock. They are thinking, what the heck does this guy want? He's thinking about getting a number when we are literally about to die. Ruan Hui stiffens and uses his lion's roar technique. "Are you sick in the head? Is this the time for that?" At the exact same moment, back at the Tianjin Advanced Martial Arts Academy, Murong Liuyan is currently busy practicing her monster slaying. Before her is a mutated scarecrow-like monster with tattered clothes. She frowned and asked, "Wait, this is the feared boss for the 4-star rank-up quest?" The monster didn't answer, just charged her like duh. Murong Liuyan just dropped a sharp slash. The monster instantly split into 2 piles of dry straw. After the kill, she stayed ice-cold and deadpanned. What I meant to say was, "You're kinda weak, bro." On the system board, the words 4th level lit up bright. A pink-haired girl jumped next to her, squealing, "My wife is totally the goat." Murong Liuyan casually walked out of the arena. The pink-haired girl threw her arms out and pouted. "Little Liuyan, congrats on a successful star-up. You're officially a 4-star Great Blade Master. Quick, give me a kiss." Murong Liuyan coldly pushed her head down. "Meng Miao Miao, are you just asking for a beat-down?" Meng Miao Miao immediately stuck her butt out and grinned cheekily. "Yeah, come spank me. I want you to hit me." Murong Liuyan ignored her, stepping past. She sounded bored, whatever. I still have to cover for the teacher and give professional advice to the students. I do all this teaching, but I'm not even proper master. Meng Miao Miao zipped after that cold figure like a puppy, calling out, "Wifey, wait up. I'm coming with you." Back to Su-chen, things are totally chaotic. He urgently pressed Ruan Tihui. "Quick, call Murong Liuyan. I have a plan." Ruan Tihui didn't trust him, shouting, "What plan? Are you trying to corrupt my goddess?" Su-chen explained helplessly, "I have to save everyone." Ruan Tihui was stubborn. Senior sister is already back at Tianjin Academy. Even if you call, she can't instantly teleport here to save us. "So how exactly are you going to save everyone?" Su-chen smirked, a dangerous glint in his eyes. "I just opened the bronze gate. Didn't you say that was impossible to?" Su-chen seriously lost it and yelled at Ruan Tihui, "Stop bullshitting. Hand over the phone." Ruan Tihui. Reluctantly, he held out the phone. "Take it, but I'm warning you. Don't you dare taint the goddess." The scene cuts to Tianjin Advanced Martial Arts Academy, where Murong Liuyan is giving a lecture. The male students below looked super hyped, whispering, finally seeing Murong Liuyan lecture again. She truly is the Academy's #1 beauty. If I could just touch her hand, I'd die happy. Another quickly warned, "Keep it down. Liuyan might be a goddess, but she's not called the Great Demon King for nothing. Be careful she doesn't throw you into a nightmare dungeon." The first guy stubbornly countered, "If I actually got to touch her hand, I'd willingly jump into a dungeon abyss." Meng Miao Miao stomped into the office, furious, clutching a stack of papers. She put the stack in front of Murong Liuyan, Who asked in surprise. What is all this? Meng Miao Miao closed her eyes and sighed. They're all love letters addressed to you. Murong Lian irritably waved her hand and spoke coldly. Per the usual rules, I've already notified the student council. Everyone who wrote these letters will be assigned to the alchemy secret realm to collect materials. If they don't hit 100 points, they aren't allowed back. Seriously, these guys have too much free time. Don't they know how critical the current situation is? Meng Miao Miao nodded in agreement. These male students definitely need discipline. Don't they know that I, Meng Miao Miao, am your man? Just then, Murong Liuyan's phone vibrated on the desk. Meng Miao Miao picked it up, saw an unfamiliar number, and asked someone's calling. Should I answer? Murong Liuyan said casually, answer it. Must be the professor. Meng Miao Miao hit the answer button, then handed the phone to Liuyan. The moment she took the phone, she saw Su Chen's serious face. He spoke. Murong Liuyan, listen carefully. She looked slightly stunned. Wait, why is it Su Chen? Meng Miao Miao peered at the guy on the screen and asked curiously, who's that? Su Chen didn't care. He stared straight into Murong Liuyan's eyes through the screen and said clearly, Murong Liuyan, I love you. Meng Miao Miao and Murong Liuyan froze. The male students in the lecture hall below were also stunned into silence. Everyone looked like wooden statues. Wan Tihui, on the other end, completely lost his mind, screaming, Su Chun, I think you've actually gone insane to say that. Su Chun ignored him and repeated through the phone, I love you. Murong Liuyan was grinding her teeth at his persistence, her gaze a mix of shock and irritation. Su Chen finally stopped. The mission to say, I love you 100 times was complete, surrounded by the bitter hatred of every young man at Tianjing Academy. One guy yelled, who the heck is this punk? How dare he insult senior sister Murong in front of everyone like that? Another chimed in, we're all secretly writing love letters, and he just went public. The audacity. Is he not worried about becoming the Academy's public enemy #1? Sure enough, Su Chen instantly became the target of the entire Academy. Many hot-headed students just wanted to track him down and beat him up. One guy muttered, if Murong Liuyan actually paid attention to him, that would be the real twist. Man Myo Myo blew a fuse, screaming, Liuyan, this dude is way too arrogant. He actually said that? I've never seen such thick skin. We absolutely cannot let this go. Throw him straight into the abyss dungeon. Murong Liuyan slammed the table, stood up, and snapped. Order. She stepped forward, faced the crowd, and announced. As you can see, his name is Su Chun. The crowd went wild. Su Chun? What class? Which academy? Another chimed in. I know some minor characters, but I've never heard of a Su Chun. Then, Murong Liuyan dropped the biggest bomb ever. He is my boyfriend. This statement hit the boys like a lightning strike, leaving them completely petrified. Man Myo Myo panicked, covering her mouth. Wifey just admitted she has a man. After delivering that shocking line, Murong Liuyan casually turned her back and walked away. She mused internally. Su Chun, you wanted to play hard again? You want to mess around? Fine, I'll give you a show. You can be my human shield, and my life will be a whole lot quieter. Meanwhile, the male students were boiling over. Su Chun, I'll remember that punk. Don't let me catch him. Another boasted. Not just anyone is worthy of being senior sister Murong's man. They all agreed Su Chun was a nobody, not even qualified to carry her shoes. A guy with a bad haircut and purple hair, calling himself young masterling, spoke the loudest. I want every scrap of information on Su Chun within 10 minutes. Su Chen's system chimed in with its usual monotonous voice. Congratulations, host, on achieving 100 I love you phrases. Congratulations, host, on receiving +1 physical constitution. Congratulations, host, on receiving 10,000 donkeys. Su Chun snapped out of it, face blank as if he'd been scammed. 10,000 donkeys? He pointed skyward, cursing loudly. WTF. 10,000 donkeys? Are you messing with me using donkeys? Seriously, what the heck? What good is a donkey in a life-or-death situation? Are you planning to feed donkey meat to the Spider Queen? The system calmly continued. Special note, the 10,000 donkeys possess a unique skill, head kick, and the mass skill, magical swift stomp. You will be ruthlessly stomped. Su Chun imagined the donkeys kicking wildly, his face turning dark, muttering, what in the world is this nonsense? Suddenly, 2 bald dudes popped up out of nowhere, blending into the students, yelling nervously, what do we do now? We're actually going to die here. The skinny bald guy pulled a blue ball from his pocket and whispered, I have an idea. The other guy catches sight of that orb and totally freaks. That's a legal gear. That's the monster essence siphon. The skinny guy nodded, speaking low, just in case I brought a ton of these. His accomplice blinked, immediately catching on. You're going to use these students as meat shields for us? The skinny guy gave a cruel smirk. Exactly. Right now, we can only sacrifice them to buy ourselves an escape route. The accomplice immediately agreed. Do it. Without hesitation, the bald dude threw the blue aggro smoke ball into the crowd of students. A plume of foul, green smoke erupted. The crowd realized what it was and panicked, screaming, what the hell is this? Oh no, it's aggro smoke. Which bastard released this? Do they want us to die a slow death? Not only the students, but the two-star sawtooth monsters also caught the scent, instantly going berserk, eyes glowing red as they lunged into battle mode. The students were consumed by pure chaos. The monsters are attracted, and now they're even crazier. It's every man for himself. There's nowhere to hide. One person despaired. This is the fate of our generation after the spatial rifts showed up. The monsters saw-like appendages whipped out, sending students flying everywhere. In another corner, someone attacked by a spider and minions screamed in agony. Can someone just kill me quickly? I don't want to be eaten by these beasts. The Spider Queen stood aside, chuckling maliciously. It seems someone actually decided to spice up my meal, making you taste even better. The two bald guys seized the moment, whispering, "Now's the time. Run." They snuck toward the rear of the Spider Queen, where a portal led to what young Master Luo wanted. Li Lingxiao watched his classmates fall and screamed in fury. Damn it. Even at a time like this, we have traitors showing up. He turned to Su Chun. Didn't you want to save everyone? It's your turn to step up. Su Chun, catching strays for no reason, just shook his head tiredly. Wan Hui glared, pointing disdainfully at Su Chun as if he were a useless clown. He figured this guy was all talk and just wasting their precious escape time. Su Chun frowned slightly, annoyed by all these idiots. He roared in a deep voice, "Give me the chance. I know exactly what to do." Su Chun strode decisively toward the spider demoness. He thought quickly, I can't let 10,000 wild donkeys drop into this chaos. If I do, everyone here will be trampled to death by the donkeys before the monsters even get them. Wan Hui saw his crazy action and immediately yelled, Su Chun, what are you doing? Trying to get yourself killed? Li Lingxiao watched from nearby, thinking, this trash better die quickly and buy us some time to escape. Su Chun ignored the whispers. He neared his target, his lips moving as he muttered an incantation. Li Lingxiao is a huge idiot. Wan Hui is a paper tiger. You two fools, grant me strength. Suddenly, the spider minions caught a whiff of human scent and aggressively scrambled forward. Su Chun didn't flinch. He chose the exact moment, raised his hand skyward, and yelled, Donkeys incoming. Wan Hui heard him, eyes wide, and screamed, Are you still trash-talking and playing games at a time like this? But just as he finished speaking, the sky suddenly lit up. A herd of chubby donkeys plummeted from above. Crash! The donkey herd landed directly onto the swarming spider minions below. Wan Hui's eyes went wide as he gasped in disbelief. What the actual heck? Everyone nearby was stunned, yelling, What the heck? Why are so many donkeys suddenly dropping in? Isn't dealing with monsters enough? But someone instantly realized the truth, shouting, Hey, wait up! They aren't attacking us. The spider demoness stood in her zone, totally baffled as to why strange beasts were suddenly invading her territory. Before she could process anything, the colossal donkey herd hit like a hurricane, unstoppable. The demoness screamed in panic. Oh no, the wave is coming. The lead donkey jumped, unleashing a powerful donkey kick. Its front hooves smacked the spider demoness right in the skull, instantly chunking 100 points of power. The rest of the donkeys got hyped and charged, instantly turning the spider demoness into a literal doormat, savagely stomping her mercilessly. Face covered in hoof prints, the demoness lay flattened, still confused about why these maniacs attacked her. She muttered internally, Aren't they supposed to be the wild gods' flunkies? The herd wasn't done, executing the high-level skill, Demon Donkey Stomp. The spider demoness' HP plummeted continuously, leaving her completely defenseless. Far away, the ringleaders, Wei Bihui and Li Lingxiao, were completely clueless about the horror show at the Bronze Gate. They were celebrating. The item young Master Lu needed is finally ours. They hustled, let's go. Lu Xiao must be sweating waiting outside the teleportation gate. Get us out of here now. Suddenly, the space around them violently shook. A strange sound echoed, forcing them to look back. One guy nervously asked, What was that noise? But before he could even register what was happening, they froze, watching tens of thousands of plump donkeys flash toward them at lightning speed. The two masterminds had zero time to react before the savage herd crushed them flat. They yelled miserably, What the hell is going on? Where did all these donkeys come from? The massive donkey herd didn't hesitate, trampling right over the two guys and heading straight to the open ground at the teleportation gate, exactly where they were headed. Outside, Lu Xiao's lackeys were going nuts. One muttered, Why is it taking them so long? Based on their strength, they should have grabbed the item and bounced by now. Lu Xiao looked stressed, grinding his teeth. I spent forever preparing this and paid a steep price. If I don't get it. Before he could finish, the teleportation gate activated. A henchman cheered, pointing, Lu Xiao. It looks like someone is coming out of the gate. Lu Xiao was thrilled, eyes flashing. Perfect. That thing is crucial to me. With it, I'll qualify to step into the divine sanctuary. But before he could check out the precious item, Lu Xiao was stunned, because the ones stepping out were definitely not his two servants. It was a stampede of fat donkeys, barreling out and instantly sending him into a swirling vortex of chaos. Back inside the Bronze Gate, the students were buzzing, shocked by the whole scene. One shouted, "Holy moly, what just happened? Did those donkeys just trample countless monsters to death?" Another was skeptical. The real question is how and why did those donkeys even show up? Lilei scratched his head. He turned to Zhao Zilong, demanding, "Level with me. Is Su Chen's hidden class actually a summoner?" Zhao Zilong was equally clueless. "I have no idea. I'm getting repeatedly flashbanged by reality here." Wei Bihue stood there, jaw slack, muttering, "Did Su Chen summon those donkeys? Is he really a summoner? No way. Who summons thousands of donkeys? That's not logical at all." Just then, Su Chen calmly walked over to the two flattened, black-clothed leaders. He picked up a box they dropped, musing, "What's this?" Su Chen curiously opened the box. Inside was an exquisite golden key, shining bright. Suddenly, the key flew out of the box and floated towards Su Chen, looking like it wanted to fuse with his body. Su Chen looked up at the self-moving key, thinking, "It's going into my body automatically. It seems like the key to unlock something important." Li Yangyan strode towards the location of the spider demoness, who was thoroughly annihilated by the savage donkey herd. She stood there, eyes full of doubt. Hard to believe. How did a powerful boss like the Spider Queen get trampled to death by tens of thousands of donkeys? Why does this feel so surreal? On the other side, a surviving elite, though exhausted, managed to lift his head through the lingering smoke. Shu Tao asked, "Can someone tell me what is happening? Why are there so many donkeys?" "I demand an explanation." The remaining students, having just escaped the jaws of death, cheered. "We're saved. I thought I was dead for sure." One mused aloud. "Who saved us, though? Was it the guy named Su Chun? Did he really summon those donkeys with a chant?" Another student's eyes lit up. "What was the chant? I'm writing it down so I can save my life next time." The person next to him nodded. "I need to remember it for future dungeon runs too." Immediately, someone loudly repeated the awkward chant. Li Lingxiao is a major idiot, and Wei Bihue is a paper tiger. These two dummies will give us power. Wei Bihue and Li Lingxiao, listening nearby, were so enraged they almost turned to stone. Wei Bihue gritted his teeth, thinking, "Screw this. Su Chun is definitely not jobless. He's not as simple as he looks. He's a pro player." But Li Lingxiao was stubborn as a rock, yelling, "No way. Absolutely impossible. I don't know where those donkeys came from, but Su Chen absolutely did not save everyone. Everyone at the academy knows he's useless and has no job class." Hearing that, Wei Bihue suddenly had an epiphany, muttering, "Su Chen was right. This Li Lingxiao is indeed a major idiot." While everyone was still reeling from avoiding death, the two-star saw-toothed monsters far away started grinding their teeth, making a chilling sound. The group instantly snapped back to reality. Even though the Spider Queen was dead, the saw-toothed monsters were still ready to attack. One person screamed, "Everyone, ditch the secret realm immediately. Hurry, rush the teleportation gate. We can finally escape." Amid the chaos, Zhao Lu quietly approached, eyes icy, determined to settle an old score. She swung her hand, unleashing the dazzling Earth Mother technique, aimed right at the fleeing culprit ahead. That culprit was Sure Hao, the guy who had messed with her before. Sure Hao ran for his life, trying to escape Zhao Lu's grip, but the sand she conjured wrapped around his legs, freezing him in place. Panic-stricken, he yelled, "What the hell?" before he could gather his wits. A saw-toothed monster seized the opportunity and lunged for a fatal strike. Sure Hao only managed to shriek, "Danger! Save me!" Before the blood splattered, his body crumpled, officially taking the L. Zhao Lu didn't flinch, pulling out her mysterious notebook and coldly writing, "Sure Hao, I told you I was keeping score, and this is the price for being remembered by me." Sure Hao lay motionless in a pool of blood. Behind him was Zhao Lu's chilling figure, a reminder not to cross a woman. Zhao Lu walked away, mumbling, "Next up is just one more little brat." On Su Chen's side, his head suddenly spiked with pain, that crushing headache slamming him again. "Wait, I used the donkey army to wipe out all those monsters, and it actually helped me star up? Score." Zhao Zilong rushed over, worried sick. "Dude, you okay?" Su Chun, though exhausted, replied, "I'm fine. I just hit 3 stars. Lilei watched, eyes wide with shock. "That's wild. 3 stars. If you had any official class, your leveling speed would seriously be legendary." Outside, in the principal's office, Li Tianai was losing his cool, grilling the staffer. "How long until that 5-star spatial mage gets here?" The staffer was soaking wet with sweat, stammering. Star Tower Alliance HQ said spatial mages are a super rare class, so there are very few of them, and most are stuck grinding dungeons. "We have one emergency dispatch heading our way now, but it's going to take another hour to arrive." And Huaiji snapped, totally impatient. "We can't wait that long. Our students are dying by the second. We have to forcibly breach the barrier." Huang Lin argued, his voice full of defeat. It's useless. Our standard 4-star power isn't enough to crack that thing, even if we risked everything. He clutched his head nervously. We're better off taking it slow. My son, Huang Can, is in there too. I'm more anxious than anyone. And Huaiji yelled back, Coward, what are you so afraid of? If you won't go, we'll go ourselves. Right then, a loud thud rang out, and the ranking board appeared. First place, Su Chun, 2nd Academy, with 1388 points. Second place, Li Yanyan, 1st Academy, with 186 points, same as the rest of the top 10 scores. The tech staffer pointed at the board, hands shaking. Oh my god, 3 principals, look at the scores right now. Su Chen's total. Huang Lin's eyes were huge with disbelief. How is that even possible? Over 1,000 points. Li Ti and I tried to stay composed, but couldn't hide his doubt. Unless the mainframe is having a meltdown, someone give me a rational explanation for how Su Chen's points shot up like that. That's seriously abnormal. Huang Lin got more worked up the more he thought about it. Yelling? Abnormal? It's completely insane. 1388 points on the first trial. That doesn't just shatter the history records for our 3 schools. It tops the highest score ever recorded across all high schools in the Empire. The strongest genius the Empire has seen in 300 years, the Thunder God himself, only hit 980 points back then. And Huaiji, still trying to champion his student, spoke up. Could it be that our 2nd Academy has produced a shocking talent? One who can stand alongside the Thunder God? The other 2 principals shot him down instantly. No way. That makes no sense. Li Ti and I frowned, questioning. But there must be a reason why Su Chun got such a ridiculously high score, right? And Huaiji awkwardly scratched his head. Well, he's jobless. Huang Lin burst into a contemptuous laugh. Jobless? Don't joke around, and Huaiji. How dense are you? You think a jobless guy can compete with the Thunder God? We get a genius every year. But the Thunder God is a century-level legend. You're tarnishing the Thunder God's reputation. Just then, the technical staffer ran in, panting, and cheered. Good news. Seriously, great news. The students are exiting the teleportation array. The 3 principals were stunned, asking in unison. Seriously? Say that again. What did you say? The excited staffer repeated. It's 100% true. I witnessed the students being continuously warped out myself. At that moment, outside the teleportation array, Su Chun confidently strode out with the other students. A resounding system announcement caused a stir. All participants have been transferred out of the secret realm. Rewards are now being tallied. Everyone was stoked, especially Su Chun. I cleared the dungeon, and now I have rewards waiting to be tallied. The more he looked, the more it felt like this world integrated a game system, and the more interesting it became, filling him with a desire to explore. Su Chen's system continued to announce, based on your performance as the star of Imperial Glory in the Secret Realm, this adventure's rank assessment is Grade S. Received, God Touch Point X 1 point. Item acquired, Spider Queen Sleeping Draft. The 3 principals rushed over, seeing the surviving students, and cheered together. So many are still alive. This is fantastic. Huang Lin, still questioning, mumbled. But who was the one who pulled off that reversal and saved everyone? Li Ti and I stroked his chin, firm in his belief. It has to be Li Yanyan. No doubt. Based on sheer power, she's the #1 genius among the 3 academies. Only she could create a miracle like this. Huang Lin nodded in agreement, adding, it could also be Xiaohua. He's totally unexpected, the most promising student at our 3rd Academy. And Huaiji refused to be left out, immediately piping up. It could also be Su Chun. His points were through the roof, after all. But the other 2 principals flat out rejected that. No. No way. Huang Lin snapped, frustrated with Huaiji. I suggest you sober up. Stop mentioning that jobless kid. If he saved everyone, I'll let him into the formless secret realm, which only opens once a year at our 3rd Academy. And Huaiji sighed, disappointed. That was the closest our 2nd Academy has ever gotten to 3rd Academy bragging rights. Even I know it's impossible. The 3 principals quickly moved to surround Li Yanyan. Li Ti and I, full of anticipation, spoke first. Yanyan, tell us, how did you rescue everyone? Li Yanyan looked slightly awkward. But she answered honestly, the one who saved everyone wasn't me. Li Ti and I was stunned. It wasn't you? Meanwhile, Huang Lin quickly assumed the credit belonged to his student, enthusiastically slapping Xiaohua hard on the back. So hard the kid looked like he might cough up a lung. Well done, Xiaohua. You did great. Our 3rd Academy isn't just surpassing the 2nd Academy. It looks like we're going to pass the 1st Academy too. Xiaohua scratched his head. Principal, I didn't actually do anything though. Huang Lin still didn't believe him. No need to be modest. Tell me, what big deal things did you do inside the secret realm? Xiaohua touched his face, thought for a second, and then replied blankly. Big deal things? Does adopting a foster father count? The boy was endearingly honest. Huang Lin's jaw stiffened. He stared, wide-mouthed like Li Ti and I moments ago, stammering. Adopted a foster father? He lunged forward, swinging a hand. How dare you pull that prank on me? Li Yongyan saw the drama brewing and stepped up fast to drop the truth bomb. 3 rectors. It was Su Chun who carried everyone and saved you all. And Huaiji was stunned, staring straight at Su Chun, the main character of this mess. He thought, Su Chun? Seriously, him? Cold sweat instantly slicked his palms. WTF, this feels totally unreal. Su Chun saved everyone? Why does my brain refuse to process this? Meanwhile, Su Chun, hands in his pockets, coolly strolled over and asked, just checking, does saving people come with loot or anything? Li Ti and I raised a hand, authoritative AF. Also, this kind of monumental service will be reported directly to the Star Tower Alliance. Only then did Su Chun relax and claim his prize, calmly saying, all right, cool. No cap, I was the one who saved everyone. And Huaiji snapped back to reality, everything hitting him at once. He burst out laughing. Finally, it's my second academy's turn to get this god-tier gift. Even though Murong Luyan was #1 in points back then, our second academy still lagged behind the first. But now, Su Chen's total score alone crushes the first and third academies combined. Second academy is taking the top spot this time, baby. Huang Lin was beet red, pointing and flapping his arms, yelling, no way. He's just a jobless nobody. He couldn't possibly do this. I'm not looking down on Su Chun, but forget killing the boss. Even if I stood here and let him hit me, how could this trash defeat me? Total villain moment, his trash talk was next level. Su Chun didn't even hesitate. He answered with action, walking up and delivering a solid punch right to Huang Lin's face. The surrounding students watched the whole thing unfold, completely frozen, mouths agape. And Huaiji sauntered over to the knocked-out Huang Lin, smirking. Huang Lin, you said it yourself, didn't you? Hand over the access rights to the formless secret realm. Li Ti and I cut in with a serious expression. Everyone, step back. Because of this incident, the dungeon difficulty rating has been upgraded from 1 star to 2. That's unheard of. The situation involving the 10,000-plus fire creatures summoned by student Su Chun is super complex. The Star Tower Alliance will decide everything. After Li Tianya's announcement, everyone silently turned and dipped. Su Chun still had a question, though, and asked, one more thing, what exactly is a kill god point? And Huaiji, face absolutely beaming, happily explained, you only get a kill god point for absolutely flawless performance. Even high-rank players only have a tiny chance of getting one of those. Li Ti and I stared sharply at Su Chun. Su Chun, don't tell me you actually got a kill god point? Su Chun, cool as ice, replied, just 1 point, yeah? Li Tianya's jaw almost hit the floor. She gasped, just 1 point? Do you have any idea that many major college prodigies don't even manage to earn one until they graduate? She looked at Su Chun with a mix of awe and disbelief. Su Chun, what did you even do in that secret realm? Honestly, exceptional students performing well isn't shocking. But you getting a kill god point? That blows my mind. As far as I know, you're the very first secondary academy student to ever get a kill god point. And Huaiji slapped Su Chun hard on the back, radiating excitement. This is huge. You are the absolute #1 in the new student trial this year. Murong Luyan, the eternal pride of Second Academy, will help you get a non-occupational skill. This is a huge opportunity. Su Chun, you better seize it. Su Chun shivered, remembering that girl. He thought, Murong Luyan? She's probably going to lose it and try to murder me instead. Li Yongyan stepped out from the crowd, giving Su Chun a determined look as she passed. She stopped. Su Chun, you outperform me this time. But the national exam is our real stage. See you guys at the testing ground in a month. I, Li Yongyan, am absolutely determined to claim the province's highest top scholar rank. Su Chun looked faintly annoyed and replied, I really advise you not to try and compare yourself to me. Li Yongyan frowned, confused. Are you looking down on me? Su Chun shook his head, turning his back and walking away, looking impossibly cool as he said coldly, because I'm basically an AFK player. Li Yongyan was even more bewildered, muttering, AFK? Does he mean his class skills? But Su Chun was long gone, not even a shadow remaining. Seriously, the more mysterious he is, the more captivating. Scene switched to a weird spot, looking like a cosmic volcano secret realm. All around were terrifyingly huge, brilliant red dirt mountains. A blonde dude was tied tight to a pillar, screaming in utter desperation. Help. Save us. Please, just spare us. But the mysterious black-robed figures, faces covered, ignored the pathetic pleas. They chanted in unison, Great Wild God, you are the future master of this world. We, the faithful of the Wild God cult, are your most loyal servants. Before this whole world is overthrown, we will be here, working tirelessly for you. A blazing red flame erupted, wrapping around the pillar and casting a blinding light onto the Tide Man's face. 5 mysterious silhouettes in black cloaks stood proudly before the fire, arms spread wide. The man shrieked horribly, in unimaginable pain as the flames scorched his skin. From below, a black-robed cultist cheered, voice hyped. Yes, the Wild God is answering us. With this many sacrifices, the wild god has finally responded. High above, a blurry image appeared. The wild god's face was like a serene, purple demon, with razor-sharp teeth and vicious horns peeking out. The believers below went absolutely wild, shouting, "It really is the wild god." Even though it's just a remnant image, the power radiating off it makes us tremble. I can't believe the wild god has descended upon us, right here at this wild god cult branch. Suddenly, the wild god's voice boomed from above, like echoing thunder. I am extremely pissed off. The cultists instantly panicked. They fell prostrate, shaking. One guy frantically yelled, "Great wild god, why are you angry? We are your wild god cult followers, and we will do anything for you." The wild god answered, voice ice cold. "My fourth son snuck out not long ago to hunt for human flesh, and was somehow slain by some scrub. That is why I descended here." The leading black-robed cultist freaked out. Stammer, what? Who would dare? Wild god, who killed the fourth prince? The wild god shook its head, eyes chillingly sharp, giving the command, "Go investigate and report back to me." The cultist instantly vowed, voice firm, "Wild god, please don't worry. The fourth prince was a high-level demon beast. After all, when he was killed, there had to be some trace left. We, the wild god cult, will definitely investigate and find the truth for you." As the wild god prepared to leave, the sky shook violently and thunder roared, showcasing its rage. The wild god's voice rang out one last time, cold and sharp. "No matter who it is, I will unleash my punishment upon them. Even if it's the thunder god himself, they will pay the price." Young Master Luo is chilling in his lavish mansion, clutching his bruised face, which is covered in huge red welts. His bald lackey sees him grinding his teeth while icing the wounds and nervously asks, "Yo, Luo Xiao, you good?" Luo Xiao snarls, totally pissed, "Shut up. What's the big deal about getting curb-stomped by a few hundred donkeys?" The bald dude immediately shuts his trap. The bald lackey cuts to the chase. "I did the digging you asked for." In the secret realm, a student named Su Chun totally crushed it. "The item you're obsessed with is probably in his possession." Luo Xiao immediately tosses the ice pack, leaping to his feet. His eyes are blazing with pure rage. "That thing is crucial. I need it no matter what. I'm going to personally finish off that kid." Both bald guys freak out, rushing to stop him. Luo Xiao, hold up. Su Chun saved a ton of students in the secret realm. The Star Tower Alliance knows everything. If you make a move yourself, it might. Luo Xiao ignores them entirely. His face goes dark, and he growls coldly. "What am I, young Master Luo, supposed to be scared of? Who dares cross my Luo clan?" The bald dude nervously wipes the sweat pooling on his forehead. The bald guy worries. "Luo Xiao, obviously you're fearless, but the backlash will be messy." Luo Xiao actually pauses, realizing his lackey has a point. Luo Xiao doesn't waste time, decisively waving his hand. "Fine, hit up the Jimmy organization. Hire me 2 top-tier assassins. Make sure they steal the thing back from the kid." Immediately, one of the bald dude's bows. He assures Luo Xiao, "Don't sweat it, young master. I promise I'll handle this perfectly." Suddenly, a massive, earth-shaking rumble blasts through the area. Luo Xiao jumps out of his skin, yelling, "What the heck was that? Is that an earthquake?" Before he can even question it, a panicked henchman bursts in, screaming, "Luo Xiao, we're screwed. A giant herd of donkeys is charging straight at us." Sure enough, a stampede of donkeys barrels in, kicking up a massive dust cloud. Seeing this terrifying sight, Luo Xiao's jaw drops as he screams, "Wait, what? It's those donkeys again." Before they can even escape, the donkeys unleash pure chaos and start trampling everyone. Luo Xiao clutches.